Hello, friends, neighbors, people that share our Earth with us.
The whole Earth?
Everyone from the whole Earth.
Every Earth?
Just this one.
Okay, just this Earth.
Just this one.
All right.
Earth 2 hasn't invented podcasts yet.
Oh, okay, yeah, we can't violate the Prime Directive.
Exactly. But hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 87 of the Video Game Chooch podcast. I'm your host, John Machonsky. Please excuse the lateness of this episode, or rather the lack of an episode last week.
Was it my fault this time?
It wasn't. It was my bad. Something happened with my recording, and there was just a terrifying buzz throughout the entire recording, and it was just terrible. So I didn't want to subject that to y'all, so I scrapped the recording, and we are just doing a new episode. This week, Niall is still not with us, so we are going to be having Michael back on as per usual.
Hello.
Oh god, it's him.
Hello. I'm still here.
No. Oh no.
And you've already heard her a couple of times this episode, but Lauren's here. Lauren's back. How you doing, Lauren?
I'm good. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Lauren.
Glad to have you on. So this past week was definitely a little hectic for me specifically. We have a lot of July birthdays at Chooch, but last week was my birthday. So even if I had gotten that episode out on time, or last week, it wouldn't have been on time because I was, doing stuff for my birthday.
I feel like a birthday is a good reason to miss a podcast episode.
Yeah, I mean, I wish that we had Niall around.
It's not the best, like Christmas or a death in the family or,
the best. I love when someone dies in my family. It's just a fucking
isn't it just the
hootenanny.
greatest?
Yeah, it's great.
No,
You're like, sorry guys, I can't record. I'm too busy drinking champagne.
Funerals, the best reason to play video games.
You get to get dressed up.
We are here for this episode. We are together. We are a beautiful family.
We've gathered here today.
Yeah, the marriage of Chooch and video games forever in holiest of matrimony.
About time.
Now, if only Chooch would stop cheating on video games with wrestling.
I've stopped. I haven't watched wrestling in like 6 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Me too. I haven't watched wrestling in a long time.
Are we going to have a 30-minute wrestling digression this episode?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you just scared to tell me?
I mean...
You'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, you'll find out and you'll be impressed at the end of the episode.
All I have to say is that John is scared to tell me the truth. 825, Ooh. Another John.
I just told you the truth! You should be proud of me for being honest.
Moving on.
Oh my god. You know what? Just for that, I'm going to talk about all the fucking manga I bought.
Ew.
Oh yeah, that sounds great. Cheat on video games with manga, why don't you?
Yeah, there you go. No, I'm going to take precedence because I have so much shit to talk about.
What?
Go for it.
Front.
Ew.
Yeah. So since it was my birthday, some people were kind enough to send me some gifts.
Hey, John.
What?
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't remember if I said happy birthday to you.
It's not my birthday yet.
I know, but it wasn't it?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yep.
It was Devin's birthday that had passed.
Yes. Sure.
So I mean, he's not here, but happy birthday to Devin.
Happy birthday, Devin. This will prove whether or not he listens to the podcast.
True. And it was also Ryan's birthday too.
Was it?
A day or two after, yes.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
That's what I'm saying. Almost all of Chooch has July birthdays now.
Huh.
No, I have a June one.
I said almost.
Well, almost doesn't cut it.
So summer birthdays.
Until we can just take July off, it's not a real birthday.
All right, fine. So, well, still, like 5 out of
No,
6?
yeah, 8.
7?
We're at 8, I think.
People on Chooch? We have 8 people?
Let me check, but yeah, it looks like...
Okay, here, I'm going to count. John, that's me. Lauren,
Wait,
Michael,
who's this? Okay,
Niall,
go ahead. That's
Devin,
3.
Kay,
4. Yeah.
Ryan, 7.
No,
you're 7.
You're skipping Jonathan.
You need to shut your mouth.
No, but Jonathan's...
listen, all I know is that the podcast group is 8 people, and I was staring at it before we started recording.
Because Kazamano's in there, I think.
Oh,
still.
okay. So, old Mike.
Or no. Rocky's still in there. We didn't take Rocky
Oh, okay,
out,
that would do it.
even though he's not really on Chooch anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
Rocky's
glad,
the reason I
I'm
was
glad we
counted.
still include him.
Yeah, he's still there, like, watching us from afar.
Hello, Rocky.
If he even listens.
He probably listens.
I went to see Ant-Man with him, like, way before it came out.
Oh,
that was
yeah?
pretty funny.
Nice.
Ant-Man or him?
Both.
Okay.
But, no. So, yeah, a couple nice folks, some of my friends sent me some game stuff.
Ooh.
So, one of them was a Pac-Man amiibo, which, that's just an amiibo. It's
Waka
nice.
waka.
Yes. But the other thing that I got sent, which is a game I can talk about, is Ni no Kuni.
Oh, that's really good. That's a
Nice.
damn fucking good game.
It
played a
is
bit of it.
really neat. I am not very far in it. For those of you who have played it, I just got to the Ding Dong Dell, the well.
Yeah, that's I didn't get to play it a whole lot. I only got like a day or two with it, and I didn't even play it that much in those days. It's probably the best executed classic JRPG I've ever seen.
It's fantastic. Just all the little details in it are great. You can train up little monsters that they're basically just familiars that you can train up and equip items to, and that's a really fun aspect of that game.
I've seen people play it. I haven't actually played it myself. I've heard a lot of it compared to Pokemon.
Okay, you know Studio Ghibli, like
Yes.
Spirited Away. They're the guys who did the art for the game.
Okay.
Yeah, there's animated cutscenes by Ghibli in that game.
Yeah, Ghibli did
gorgeous.
the art. They actually did the. I think they might have done the concepting too.
Well, it looks like a Studio Ghibli creation, no matter
it really
what.
does.
Like just
It's
even
beautiful
in the
fucking game.
overworld. Yeah.
Like just the art direction alone is so good.
There was a pretty sad moment in the beginning of the game, but I was like, not full on laughing, but there was like a slight chuckle where I was just like, "There's those Ghibli tears. There they are." It's
Yeah.
so.
Oh
It's,
yeah, the way they animate their tears with them falling. out of the eye.
Just the huge
Oh,
bubbles
yeah, they totally do
just
that.
falling down
I
their
love it.
faces. Yeah, it's great. But no, that game is very good. It's older. It's for PS3. The combat is interesting because it's almost it's like
The combat gets more
both
complicated.
turn-based and isn't.
It gets more complicated as you go farther in.
Yeah, like you move your character around openly, but any action that you do has a cooldown, so you can press attack and then you have to wait a little bit to attack again. There's spell casting, and then you can switch between your familiars. So say, for example, you start out as the main character, Oliver, you can press L1 and then move over to one of your familiars, and then the familiars will start attacking for you.
It's kind of like a Final Fantasy active time battle, but with Pokemon.
Sort of. I feel like comparing it to Pokemon is a bit...
Yeah.
It's a bit off because...
I know,
just
it's
because
not,
you have
'cause it's not
monsters
double-blind
doesn't...
selection. But it's like,
Yeah.
with the way the monsters work and the switching them out,
It's way more active than Pokemon.
it's a lot more
Pokemon is
active. But
nowhere
that's
near
why I
as active.
said like it's a Final Fantasy style active time battle mixed with Pokemon. One thing
I would... This is going to sound really fucked up, but it's sort of... It's way more active and on a 3D plane, but it kind of reminds me of Monster Rancher's fighting
it's
mechanics.
nothing like Monster Rancher.
No, I mean,
No, it's nothing like
How
Monster
you-
Rancher.
you press the attacks and you move back and forth and you can block and stuff. That's how I remember Monster Rancher being.
How much Monster Rancher did you play?
I played a lot of 4 when I was younger.
Okay, so when I think Monster Rancher, I think that you move back and forth and your attacks are split into 4 ranges. And you press a button and you spin meter and launch an attack, and your meter is constantly just going up. And that your
Okay,
attacks...
then I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I just remember getting up to your enemies, moving away if you wanted to get away from their attacks, and then just like hitting them while they were charging stuff.
That's early game Monster Rancher.
Okay, well then I guess I didn't get far enough in that game.
Yeah.
All right.
John sucks at Monster Rancher.
Well, my dark
It's a hard
secret
game to
has
be
been
good at.
revealed.
It's a hard game to be good at, to be fair.
All right. But no, I am enjoying Ni no Kuni from what I have played. I also I didn't get to talk about this too because it was on last week's podcast and not this one, but as a little birthday present almost to myself, but I got some birthday money, so I guess that counts as just a gift. I got a new 3DS.
Nice.
Oh. How is it? How's it feel?
It feels a lot better than I thought it would.
This is the extra large one,
yes,
correct?
Because the smaller one isn't here yet.
Mm-hmm.
There has been, I think Reggie had said something about maybe the small one coming out over here eventually. But for now, I was just like, you know what? There's I don't know if it's still going on, but there was a deal at GameStop where if you brought in your original 3DS, you would get $100 off of a new one. So it was like I spent like $170 on it because I got one and I got Xenoblade.
That's very similar to what I did when I got my actual 3DS. I just spent they traded my old DSi in and got a 3DS.
That's probably what I did back then.
Yeah.
I don't remember because I've had my original 3DS since not exactly launch, but I got mine like right after the price drop.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had it for a while.
So essentially launch.
Yeah. But it feels really good. The little nub is way better than I thought it would. It's not great for like using it as a C-stick or something, like how people are using it for Smash. It's not great for that. But as an extra stick for using it for the camera in Xenoblade, that works perfectly fine. And Xenoblade is awesome. I'm playing 2 super long RPGs at once right now, so that's probably not going to be good. I'm going to have to pick one.
It's a good idea.
But Xenoblade is... they're both active RPGs as well. Like, you can move around in Xenoblade and do different attacks, but I feel like Xenoblade is more active than Ni no Kuni. There aren't any monsters that you can train.
Is it like a Monster Hunter? Like the sort of, you approach a monster in this area, or an enemy in this area? Or is it more like Ni no Kuni, where you enter a battle state and then fight?
Well, I haven't played Monster Hunter, but I can tell you that the way that you interact with enemies in Xenoblade is some monsters will come up and attack you and some won't.
Mm-hmm.
So there are some monsters that are just like, oh, I need this item for a quest, so I'm going to go kill this monster.
Sure.
And there are some monsters that are actively against you, like the Mechon which are the main enemies. They're just robots. You go up near the monster and you press a button and Shulk just activates battle mode. You pulls out the Monado and it opens up and you can start attacking. And each character will automatically attack as the battle goes on, just, a swipe or something. But
yeah,
there are also I think Xenoblade feels like an MMO almost.
Yeah, I could see
because there are just it's almost like hotkeys on the screen. It's not like you can press them on the bottom screen or anything, but there's just press this to do an air slash, press this to do to activate the Monado, and then press this to activate shields for everybody. So there's buffs, there's attacks that will knock over an enemy. You have to cast a certain spell to make it so your friends can attack certain types of enemies. So it very much feels like an MMO, except it's way more active and there's more of a plot. Like I feel like the people that I'm not very familiar with Monolith Soft's other games, but I feel like they must have played a lot of MMOs to get into this, because that's what it feels like. It feels like World of Warcraft.
So it's like a solo MMO.
Yes.
Okay, that's essentially what I've always whenever I play an MMO, I feel like I always hit a wall when I need to get a group. I played a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles, and I didn't get too far because it was not my game. It wasn't my Wii. But it sounds like I should maybe try those games out.
I mean, it is the one on the 3DS is a remake of Xenoblade Chronicles for the 3DS. That's all it is.
Maybe I'll
they're coming out with Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U sometime. I think it's coming out the end of this year. So I'm going to try to finish this one before the Wii U one comes out, because the Wii U one, this game is gigantic. I've heard people say that the 3DS one and the Wii U one by proxy are around 200 hours if you really go into it.
Jeez.
So there's been talk of Xenoblade Chronicles X being longer than that.
That sounds too much.
It sounds too much, but I don't know. There's a lot of quests that you don't have to do. It's just like, oh, you go find 5 of these items, and I'll give you some gold.
So that's like completionist. Like when they say, oh, well, Fallout 3 is really 200 hours, and you go and play it. It's like, I spent 60 hours.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a completionist, so I might end up going nuts with this, but there will probably be a point where I'm just like, okay, I need to just get through the story. I need to get done with this. Because I like halfway through Persona 4, I just want to see the story. I want to be done with this. The characters in Xenoblade, it's almost weird, but they're incredibly positive in it's just the most hokey way that it's endearing, but also just kind of weird. There is straight up a button press prompt during battles where if your friend whiffs an attack and it'll take them a little while to recharge that attack, you can press a button at a certain time and Shulk will just go, oh, it's alright, you'll get him next time. And they'll be able to do the attack again.
Great.
And then sometimes, if you get a good hit, you do that button press, and one of Shulk's friends goes, good one, Shulk! And then Shulk will just be able to use the attack again. Like if they complement each other, they do better in battle.
Just like real friends. They never make fun of each other. They never yell at each other. They're just constantly supportive. They never yell.
That's where it feels a little hokey, because I'm like, man, there's no conflict between any of these friends. They've been around each other for ages, and there is no conflict. It's almost weird. So
you want somebody to be like, God damn it, Shulk. Every fucking time, Shulk.
Shulk, you missed that again. Jesus.
This is what happens when you spend all night drinking, Shulk. You wake up hungover, you're not wearing a shirt.
Oh, it'll be alright. There's always next time.
Shut up, Shulk. God damn it. You're so annoying, Shulk.
And nobody shuts up during the fights. So they're just crowding around this enemy. It's like, now it's Rhine time. I'm really feeling it. Oi, I love the fights. That's all it is. It's just constant, and it's hilarious when it's not aggravating.
Okay.
There are some neat things about that game that I really appreciate, because the Minato gives Shulk the ability to see the future. So during battle, Shulk can predict enemy attacks, and if it's something that will kill one of his friends or really incapacitate them, he'll see it, and you'll be able to warn your friend about it, or you'll be able to use a move that prevents that. So you can throw up a shield really quick, or you can run over and be like, hey, watch out for this. And then they can activate a defense move.
Or you can kill them before they do it, maybe?
Yes. And another really neat thing is because there's a lot of quests that involve collecting items. If you collect an item that you'll need to save in the future, but you don't have that quest yet, Shulk will see himself in the future collecting that item for the quest, and then you'll know not to sell it.
Weird.
So it's kind of weird, but it's something that I appreciate when there's so many items strewn across the world.
Sure. That,
oh, I got one. Now I know not to sell this because I'll need it later. So that is useful. But, yeah, it very much is MMO-esque. Like I said, there's just a bunch of collecting items, killing the same monster over and over to get X amount of fur.
Finally.
But the actual core gameplay is really interesting, and the story is fun. So I do recommend it.
It's really British.
It's very British, yes.
Just like every other JRPG, it's just British.
Yes. I mean, I think Xenoblade Chronicles X is set in New Los Angeles or something, so it'll be they'll have American accents.
So every restaurant is a Taco Bell?
I would hope so.
Gosh, I hope.
Just to cover what else happened during my birthday.
Okay, I have to interrupt you because I have to know, and I know our users would like to know okay, it was your birthday, correct?
Yes.
You are a whopping 13? How old are you?
I'm 21 now.
Fucking kids. You have a particular present, and you tweeted about this particular present, and I'm still not sure how this particular present found its way into your possession. But I'm
going to tell you right now.
You have. Would you like to say it, or should I say it?
Do you want? You can go ahead and say it.
I want Mike to say it.
John.
Yes.
Has a signed picture, a personalized signed picture.
Yes.
From the bar professor himself, an expert in barology. A man who, when he gets angry, can't keep both eyes open. John Taffer, the host, the star, the Mega Man of Bar Rescue.
Yes, I was about to
John,
talk about that.
Why do you have this?
Why don't I have this?
Over the past few weeks, I'm pretty sure I might have mentioned it in another episode, but I just randomly started watching Bar Rescue.
It's a great show.
It is an incredible show.
I started watching it. Fuck you.
And Mike Casamano and Will Westwater also started watching it, and we just love this show in this house. We talk about it all the time. We talk about how much we love John Taffer. And so for my birthday, Mike sent an email to, I don't know exactly how he found the fan mail email for John Taffer.
John Taffer at barrescue.com.
I guess so, but he sent this email and just said, hey, it's my friend's birthday. Can you send us a signed autograph of John Taffer? And they did. And it took them a little while to come in, but according to this the note that was sent with this picture, it takes a while for autographs to be signed by John Taffer because I'm guessing there is just a bunch of requests for this.
I mean, he's really busy.
It's true. He is also very busy. He's recording episodes of Bar Rescue all the time.
He's one of only like 6 or 7 men or women who have been inducted into the Nightclub Hall of Fame.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But according to this piece of paper that I'm currently looking at, we got bumped to the top of the list because it was my birthday.
Wow.
Oh.
So here's the kicker, though. Not only did they send me this personalized picture where he wished me a happy birthday, they also sent a separate autographed picture of himself saying "bottoms up" that is to be kept in this house for Mike and Will.
Aww.
They didn't even ask for it. They just sent another one. So it's incredible. They understood that we love Bar Rescue and we love John Taffer so much that they gave us 2 signed pictures.
That's great.
Great.
It is very nice. But also to celebrate my birthday, we Mike and Will found one of the bars that he rescued that's still open, and we went and had dinner there.
Was it rescued? Was it still good?
It wasn't great.
So this show, it's like Kitchen Nightmare, where
it's Kitchen Nightmares except for bars.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the way it's set up in a very different way, though. Like they have a narrator that talks just about how all this bar science jargon. Like Taffer will come in and he'll be like, I've noticed that you don't pour correctly. And then it'll go over to the narrator, and the narrator will be like, if you pour correctly, if you pour your drinks correctly, you will save over $10,000 per week.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. It's interesting, but it's also fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is essentially the Kitchen Nightmare, but with this strange science-y focus. Every 15 minutes, it'll just burst into oh, by the way, if you have a table behind the bar, then the circular motion of the guests will increase socialization, and that's why people go to bars. It's the fuck are you talking about? And then somehow it works.
John Taffer invented this okay. If you've ever been to a club or some sort where there's what was that one?
I don't do that kind of thing, no.
All right, I mean, fair enough.
I'm a
but
homebody.
I have been to clubs. I have been to bars. I drink occasionally.
I'm a homebody too, but I have been to just a club with a dance at least once. But if you've ever maybe seen in a movie a dance floor, like a club that has a dance floor, and you'll notice that there's a railing in between where the bar and the dance floor is that makes you have to like almost squeeze through if more than one person's going through. John Taffer invented that. It's called a butt funnel.
Yep, you can tell that somebody who owns a bar invented it because it is a terrible name.
The way he thought was, if more people have to brush up against each other, then more people will interact with each other. Because you might brush up against someone and be like, oh, they're cute, I'll go talk to them.
Huh.
And it's smart. And the other neat thing is, though, is that like on episodes of Bar Rescue, John Taffer just doesn't put up with anyone's shit. Like if someone's being rude to customers, if someone's not cooking food properly, if someone's being sexist, he runs in there and he just takes them to task. Like he wants the customers.
Someone off the dance floor for like hitting on women who don't like it.
Yeah, he's done that before.
Yeah, I literally just watched an episode where one of the co-owners would hit on women at the bar, and he would just constantly like look over to the guy and point at him like. Because his theory is that the more women in the bar, then men always follow. So women are good for business. And then he would point at this co-owner and he'd be like, and these women aren't for, and he's like, hitting on. Like he was demoralizing this guy. And he was the guy was a creeper, but it was like, that's what you should do. It's great. This was great.
In season 3, things get really strange. Like, we watched an episode in season 3 where this woman just let anything come into the bar. So there was a point where a motorcycle was just inside of this bar, just revving and producing smoke everywhere.
Sure.
And then while Taffer was there, a horse came in and fell over and almost broke its leg and then just shat everywhere, and the lady was just okay with it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, a horse just came in.
It's a weird show.
It's a really weird show.
What?
It's a weird show.
But it's
that
awesome.
Makes no fucking sense.
It's a great show.
It's still a reality show.
Yeah. So it always ends with Taffer fixing the bar up, rebranding it sometimes, and making it a better place. And he's always like, I want to call you my friend, and he leaves. But it's also really interesting because Mike found a website, I think it's just barrescueupdates.com, where they keep track of all the bars that he's renovated, and a lot of them from seasons 1 and 2 are gone, but some of them are still around. And to be fair, some of them might not be the fault of the owner because, the economy has changed a lot since the show started. But there are some bars where you look back and it's like, oh, they actually changed the bar back to the original name instead of the one that he changed it to, and ignored everything that he told them, and then they went out of business like a year later.
Like Swanky Bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Amy's Baking Company.
I mean, Amy's Baking Company's still around, I think.
They kind of are, but they're around because they get hate business.
Exactly.
Hate business.
It's true. People
term.
People want the experience of just like
being like, I went to Amy's Baking Company.
Yeah, like it's so bad.
There was an episode of Bar Rescue. One of the more terrifying episodes was the Pirates episode.
Oh no! Oh god!
Where it was a pirate themed bar.
That sounds terrible.
And they just it wasn't just like, oh, they have pirate stuff on the walls. Like the people there were dressed up like pirates. They were acting like pirates. Like they would come up to take your order and they'd just be like, "Oi, matey, what the fuck can I get you?"
That sounds like something that would be in Tampa. To be
but it was
honest.
It was in the middle of a city.
What?
Yeah.
Did they get business?
They didn't. Of course not. So
nobody wants that weird pirate experience in the city?
No, nobody did. So Taffer showed up and was like, okay, I'm going to rebrand you as a corporate bar. There's no bars around here for, just men in suits to come after work. So I'm going to make this place way more swanky and just, try to get corporate people to come here. As soon as he left, they changed it back to pirates, and the lady that ran the place lived with her parents, with her husband and her daughter for like 3 years. And then early this year, she called John Taffer back up and was like, "Can you come back and re-rescue our bar?" And he straight up said, "Hell no, I'm not going to re-rescue your bar. You did this to yourself." And then the bar closed down like a couple months later.
Aww.
Well, maybe she shouldn't have. Maybe she shouldn't have made it about pirates again.
Exactly, because he set her up for success. Like, show them, like, a map, and he'll be like, "You see this? There's no bars around here, and there's all these offices. Everyone at these offices are going to want to come to this bar after work to relax, because it's a nice establishment. You'll serve good food. You'll serve good alcohol. People will want to come here to chill for a little bit before they go home." And then she just turned it back to the pirates. And so, yeah, it was her own fault.
Why would you do that, though?
Just because she was like, "There's no soul in a corporate bar. There's soul in a pirate bar." And Taffer's like, "You don't have to have soul in a business. It's just where you make your money. You can have fun. You can be a pirate on the weekends, but just do your work."
Great.
Yeah, it's a really funny episode, and yeah, those bars are fucked up.
So it's like Kitchen Nightmares, but weirder.
Yes. That's exactly what it is.
I feel like it's weirder because bars are weirder.
Yes, 100%. Bars are just strange. And John Taffer has just thought way too much about bars.
Yeah, he knows too much about bars.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's me.
That's
you. What I've been doing.
Yeah, you took 30 minutes.
I took a while because I had a lot to talk about.
No,
it's been a week.
Like half of that was bar rescue.
Yeah, about half of that was bar rescue. Yeah.
We have to inform everyone about bar rescue. It's important. But yeah, Lauren, you haven't been here for a while, so let's catch up with you. What's going on?
I've been being really domestic and moving a lot of boxes and like getting this house together.
Right.
I built a computer.
Nice.
I bought the Lauren.moe domain.
Did you?
Yes, I am now the proud owner of Lauren.moe.
So you can't argue anymore.
I'm not Moe.
You are Moe.
No, I just happen to own a .moe TLD. That doesn't mean anything, okay?
You are .moe at least.
I am at Lauren.moe, but when I get the email set up with it, it's probably going to be I'm not at Lauren.moe, so...
That'd be fucked up. I'm just gonna sign you up to like a bunch of anime newsletters.
No, don't. Oh my god.
Crunchyroll.
I have my own domain. I haven't hooked anything up to it yet. I'm probably just gonna like get a WordPress installation up there and like run a personal blog.
I bet people would enjoy that. Sure.
Yeah, where I'd like bitch about things or just talk about my life.
Right. Feel free to do that on Chooch.
My girlfriend moved in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really great having her. It's been really rough, like not living with her the past couple months, but now she's back and I'm happy. What's else been going on with my life?
I couldn't tell you. It's yours.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
What kind of computer did you build?
Oh, okay. So I got an Intel i5. It's a new i5 build. So I found out that Micro Center sells these dirt cheap CPUs. I got like an i5 3590 or 4590 for like $160.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, usually the manufacturer price is like $220.
Yeah.
And then I've picked up also at Micro Center a GTX 770 for $200 on refurb because they're about to go off market.
That's cool.
Yeah, because like the 900 series is moving in and just sucking everything up. And I don't want to pay fucking $300 for a 970.
No, that's too much.
No, it's too much. 250, yeah, I'd buy it. Like 350, no.
Did you do 8 gigs of RAM or did you go more?
I'm running 8 gigs.
Okay.
Just DDR3 1600, nothing special. But yeah, it's running great. I got this really pretty orange Corsair case. I'm really happy with it. I'm running on it right now. I got Windows 10 on it.
Yeah, I need to update too. I signed up for the update, and I guess I can now. I'm just kind of scared to. I want it to be stable.
It's stable and it isn't.
Yeah, that's why I haven't.
It's okay. So it's listen. I'm using it right now. It's actually pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they finally went over and, like, actually gave a decent desktop interface job to the machine. It's good. But
That's good. Nice.
It's also very new, and it just has, like, the normal new operating system problems.
Sure.
So it's a little unstable. The software compatibility isn't that great yet, you know. I'm confident that'll all get fixed in time.
Yeah, that's my, like, biggest stickler is, you know, I'd like to... There's a lot of software I use that isn't constantly updated, so I don't want to suddenly...
Well, for me it's mostly, like, driver issue stuff.
Yeah.
All of my Steam games have been running just fine, so
that's
you know, that's fine. It's not like the switch to Windows Vista where everything broke.
Thank God. Well, there are some Steam games that don't support Windows 8, but just run in Windows 8, which is still great. So I imagine Windows 10
There's a lot of that.
change.
Like, there's a lot of stuff, because it's basically Windows 7 under the hood, or actually Windows 8 under the hood.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So it's not... Like, the compatibility isn't breaking for, like, a lot of consumer-facing stuff. It's just... Like, the way it does file associations have changed, so you have to, like, do some weird stuff to make double-clicking rare files open with 7-zip, and it's stuff like that.
Yeah. Stuff you just kind of... Yeah, stuff you either learn yourself or the OS fixes itself, essentially. Yeah. I don't want to learn... I don't want to learn any of that.
The operating system itself, it feels really good.
That's good.
Yeah. Like, it's...
Like... I never had problem with Windows 8. Like, people were like, oh, if you hit the Windows key, it does other stuff. Like, I never operated in that side of it. So when people would complain about it, it's like, it's Windows. It just had this weird thing I never use. So it never bothered me. So when they announced Windows 10, I was sort of apprehensive. But now that the more I hear about it, it's like, okay, well, if you get rid of all that stuff and it makes my Windows experience better, I'm sure, do it. Whatever.
It's significantly better.
That's good to hear.
You know all the weird start screen lifestyle stuff?
Yeah.
They gave you, like, a customizable, like, start menu that has that crap on it now.
Okay, that I would actually prefer if it was customizable.
Like, it's not like it's kind of like a nice customizable start menu, so you can basically click start and then all the icons pop out and you can click whatever you want to launch, and it's nice and, like, compact.
That's good.
Okay, so I actually really hate traditional Windows start menus.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like the nesting directory structure of them is just so weird, and then you're mousing over something, and then the fucking start section collapses, and you have to mouse back over it. And it's just not very elegant.
It's old. It's very old.
Yeah, it's not very elegant.
Yeah.
The last computer I built, I actually had just, like... I built myself a custom interface on Windows 7 with Rain Meter, and I had, like, all these launchers for different directories, so, like, if I wanted to play a game, I would, like, literally just launch a directory that went straight to a program partition on an SSD, and then I would click through, and then I would launch the games manually, or I would just launch them off Steam. But Windows 10 is good enough that I don't have to do that, and I'm happy.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I'm glad you're having a good time with your new computer, Lauren.
John is jealous.
Shut up, John. You have a new computer, too.
Yeah, but it's...
John sounds jelly.
Shut up, John.
Eh.
Tell me about your new computer, John.
It's nice. It has PC stuff on it instead of Mac stuff, so I like that more.
Okay, good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Took you long enough.
Yeah, it did. So Lauren, you play any good video games on the computer?
I've only played bad video games.
Oh, then which ones? The ones that you normally play?
Some of those.
Burn.
Okay.
Did the new Neptunia game come out?
John, I will fucking murder you.
Oh shit.
Do not test me. But no, okay, actually, World of Tanks.
Okay.
Nice. On the PC?
Yeah, on the PC.
Okay, I played a little bit of that on the Xbox 360.
Okay, so I can actually play in, like, Tier 7 tanks, but I just enjoy the Tier 5 tanks more, so I just play those. I just sit in Tier 5 and, like, play my Tier 5 light tanks and play my Crusader. I'm kind of a scrub that way.
I mean,
I don't actually think World of Tanks is very good, but, like, I got a new desktop and I'm just putting it through its paces.
Sure.
I actually finally got to play Star Citizen. I've owned a copy for years now. but I've never actually had a computer that could run it at a reasonable frame rate.
Which one's Star Citizen? Is Star Citizen the one with the $80 million or not?
Yeah, Star Citizen is the one with the $80 million.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a copy.
Okay.
I launched it. I played it. I need like 2 or 3 hours to sit down and work out the best key bindings because it's one of those space sims that has like a million different buttons.
Yeah.
For like target nearest friendly, target down sight, target nearest enemy, assign shields forward, assign shields backwards, all the different kite bindings. Strafe up, strafe down, strafe left, strafe right, strafe forward, strafe back, throttle, pitch roll. Like, I got a key binding that kind of worked on my joystick, but I didn't find the joystick aiming accurate enough when I was going into multiplayer. So I'll need to sit down and like really get some time to sink my teeth into that. Apart from that, I really haven't been playing that many games.
That's messed up.
I know, right? I got the machine in preparation for like Witcher 3, which I still need to actually pay for, and Fallout 4 mostly.
Okay.
So I'm probably going to get myself a copy of Witcher 3 and play some of that.
Okay. So
I'm scared because I actually really hate Geralt.
Well,
and I'm worried that'll ruin the experience.
Just talk shit about him. It's fine.
Okay. Maybe I'll go and like just have him get killed by bears over and over.
Yeah, just write a write an article about how much you hate him and just be like, man, I bet he smells like poop. And
I just wish I could play in Siri the whole game.
Man,
yeah,
I'd rather
she would be cooler.
She's a lot cooler than Geralt. Geralt's like this weird old grizzled kind of like pervy guy.
He feels like a holdover. Like he feels.
He kind of is actually. If
he
look
is
at the developers.
He feels like he's a holdover from the late '90s. Like
that's exactly what he is.
Yeah, but
look at the books.
It feels like
books.
Duke Nukem was still maybe not as Duke Nukem-y, but I've been playing
Serious Sam.
Yeah, I've been playing some Witcher 3 to skip ahead to my part, but it really does feel like he's just
from a different era.
Yeah, and
he doesn't belong in the game.
Some of that fits because he's quiet, but when he does speak and he just like says things, it's like, that's not what I thought you would say. I thought you would be nicer, or I thought you would be kind of more. Like he has this weird in between where he's either mean or he's just like very passive. There's no in between. He's either borderline, I'm gonna kill you, or borderline, whatever, man, hang out, whatever. Like what? Like what? Wait, where's the like? Yeah, like I'm kind of upset, but I'm not gonna kill you. Like where's just the? I'm a little. You're making me angry, but I got these 2 swords, but I don't care. Like there is no in between for Geralt or Geralt or however you say.
How is Ciri?
I haven't played that far into it.
Okay.
So I am.
Because I want to play as her. She seems cool.
I've played about as far as like the whole first tutorial section where you kill the griffin and
I haven't played any of it. I haven't read any of it. I just know that I've heard it's good and I'm going to try it out.
Yeah, it's not a spoiler to say you kill a griffin in the beginning. It is just a tutorial sort of beginning quest. And I am right after that. I haven't even finished the next thing that you do after that.
Okay.
So
I know apparently you can console hack to get Ciri in, but it breaks quests.
I'm playing on the Xbox One, so
okay.
I'm having.
You don't have any of our superior console elixir.
No, I can't earn achievements without earning them. I can't put in no clip or God mode.
You can't turn into the better character.
No, she does seem like the cooler character. Like the women in that game, even though I played a little bit of Witcher 2 and I've heard about Witcher 1, and I've seen some of the kind of
track records with.
Yeah, I've seen some of the kind of gross stuff. But the women so far, the women in this game seem like the cooler people. Like, seem like
it would actually like make them important.
I mean, some of them are important, and they are important to Geralt. But I don't even know if I want to play as them. I just want to hang out with them. It's like, I would like to see you just doing badass shit. Like, I'll sit here and throw my little fire up, but you're clearly better than me. Like, and I kind of like that. I just wish, and again, I'm not far into it. So, but yeah. I hope that we get to explore more of that and explore more of those characters, because right now it's just very much RPG, and I know it gets better, and I know, or supposedly it gets better, and I know it expands, but right now it hasn't really caught me. It hasn't really hooked me.
Yeah.
And big RPGs like this don't usually hook me. Like, it takes a while. Like Fallout 3.
Yeah, to get Skyrim going.
Yep. Like, all those games took me a bit. I think Skyrim was the quickest because I was most prepared for that. But
also, Skyrim has, like, the way the landscape opens up as you come out of that cave in Skyrim is, I think, a brilliant piece of game design.
Yeah, like you go wherever.
Telling you, like, what's going on, like, and having you come down that cliff, it's so much more powerful than what you get in Oblivion, where, like, you come out of the sewer and then there's a lake in front of you, like, suggesting, oh, don't go this way.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can swim right across it and go into, like, a great starter dungeon to start the game in, but that's not the message the game sends you.
Yeah. Witcher is very hand-holdy in the first parts. It introduces you to areas. It's like, just go this way. It still hasn't hooked me, and some of that is the fault because I have so much more to play, which I guess we'll get to, but I look forward to when I can sit down and just dedicate 4 or 5 hours at a time with it. But so far, I'm curious to see what it has to give me. But
I won't
right
actually
now,
be able to give that much time to it, because part of it is that I've been sharing the desktop. Because it's not just my desktop. I also built it, with my wife in mind.
Sure.
And like she gets on and she plays Terra on it, and that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh shit, y'all!
What Terra?
I just got a text from Chipotle saying I got buy one get one free coupon.
God damn it, John.
Oh, actually,
God damn it.
In Adventures of Lauren Cooking, I made Korean barbecue the other night. It was really fucking good.
It's not Chipotle.
No, it's fucking better than Chipotle.
I'm going to tell you something.
Listen,
John,
I made ambrosia and I pissed it all over Chipotle's head.
Ew.
John, Chipotle's not that good.
I know it's not. It's funny because I'm in LA and I'm talking about Chipotle. That's the joke.
Oh, is that the joke? Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not. I mean, I did actually get a buy one get one free coupon just now, but it's also just
Yeah, I got like a coupon book from H Mart and I went and bought some stuff. So I made some stew with some pork belly, or not, with some beef chuck. I made some Korean barbecue with some pork belly I got there. Side note, they need to stop making bacon so I can buy pork belly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, food industry, like, bitching.
That's what people come to Chooch for.
Yeah, listen.
Food industry insights.
I really fucking love food.
Food's great.
Who cares about
food
eating?
Is so good.
I went
John,
to a Jewish.
Get out of this
podcast. I went to a Jewish deli this weekend. It was terrific.
You're not hosting anymore, John. If you challenge like that food is good, get out of this podcast.
Food's bad for idiots. Who wants to eat?
Whatever. You almost had a tapeworm.
I know, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah.
We got scared that we had a tapeworm like 2 days ago because we ate some cheap chicken. Like, it was frozen chicken from a.
Shit.
It was from a It wasn't just from like the store. It was from a brand.
If it's frozen, it's all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, I don't know. We were scared for like 10 minutes that we had tapeworms because Mike wasn't feeling well and I wasn't feeling well like the day before.
I'm not feeling well. What could it be? Oh, I know, tapeworms.
Tapeworms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess what, Lauren? We're idiots.
Well done. Let's just rush you over to the ER so they can give you a fucking colonoscopy to make sure you don't have any tapeworms in the food that you haven't digested yet.
Well, we didn't because we didn't. But for a little while there, I almost pooped in a bag.
What the fuck, John?
To see if there were worms in it.
Oh my god, that's not how tapeworms work.
And then I was like, well, I don't think that I have it because I don't feel bad.
I worked for this man.
So we're fine. But we don't have tapeworms. Mike's fine too.
Jesus.
We're both good. We don't have tapeworms. It's all right.
Okay, John.
Look, Lauren, I don't know anything about the world. I don't know anything, really.
And Mike Cosumano is the one fucking taking you through it, giving you tapeworms.
It's not much worse. He doesn't know. I think he knows less than I do. So that's
really?
scary.
Wow.
Are you sure?
I mean, like, I don't know. I can't tell you.
Yeah, who knows?
I feel like I need to come out there and just be like, hey guys.
But yeah, I got a new computer. I'm really enjoying it.
Nice.
Got a good deal on it. Put it together for about $560.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, like that's everything. Like power supply, case. Oh, and I bought a new gaming mouse, so I can actually play without having to like slow my hand down when I do an FPS.
Nice.
Cool. So Michael.
Hi.
You want to tell us what you've been doing lately? You talked about The Witcher a little already.
Yeah, I've been
What
playing
else
The
is going
Witcher.
on?
I haven't gotten far in The Witcher, so I don't feel like I can give too much more than what I've already said.
Right.
But I played other games. I watched Evo.
Oh, you did?
God, that was such a good Evo.
The Persona
much did you
4
watch?
Evo. I loved the Persona 4 Evo final.
I haven't watched that one yet. I watched live. I watched what did I watch? I watched the end of MK10.
I watched a bit of that.
Yeah, and I watched also live. I watched whatever it was. Super Smash Wii U.
I watched that. Yeah.
I watched that live, and then since then I've caught up with some YouTube videos. Polygon has a really good article of like top like 12 matches you should watch, and they're all worth watching. I think I've been watching Evo. I don't know, past like 2 or 3 years, maybe a little bit longer, off and on. And
it's always a good show. Yeah,
it's always incredible to watch. I'm not huge into fighting games. I really like fighting games, but I'm not good at them. So I own Super Street Fighter 4, and I own NK9, and I have Persona Arena, and I'll get to it in a second. But I just now own Super Smash Wii U. But so I enjoy fighting games, but I'm not good at them. But watching Evo always makes me sort of understand them a little bit better. And I think this year is at least for me, the best Evo I've ever seen.
A lot of people were saying that it was the best one yet.
If it's not, it's like
it was a
top.
pretty good
It's up
Evo.
there.
Yeah, I think every game had a moment at least. There was a really good Killer Instinct comeback. Super Street Fighter 4 or Ultra Street Fighter 4 had just
Snake Eyes got taken out by Daigo though.
Like everything, everything about that game. Everything about that game, like even before top 8, it was. Or no, I'm thinking of Marvel, but at least top 8 of Super Street Fighter was just incredible. And if you don't have time, you should watch Gamer B versus Infiltration, and then you should watch the grand final. Those are the 2 things you should watch for sure. Gamer B versus Infiltration is 30 minutes, and it's
wait what?
It's engrossing.
Oh shit!
It's incredible. Like it's just it's crazy. And then
because it was one of them played as Elena and just kept using
Gamer
her
B.
heal.
Yeah, Gamer B.
Gamer B.
Just kept spamming the heal, and then it's just this like he beats. I mean, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it. I'm gonna watch it.
It's really good, and then the grand finals are even better. I'll say that Daigo is in the grand finals because I think the Gamer B Infiltration is grand losers. So I don't want to spoil who ends up in grand finals, but Daigo is in grand finals. So
Daigo wasn't in grand finals.
What? He wasn't?
Yeah, Daigo was not in grand finals.
Okay, then somebody else was, but somebody really good. Somebody really good.
So every year in Evo for Street Fighter, I root for Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes did an alright job.
Yeah,
he did an alright job. I mean, he got some really rough brackets, if I recall.
Yeah.
Like, I know he got put up against Daigo in top 16, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's, like, always rough. I forget who sent him to losers.
I don't remember.
But, like, I just have this dream of, like, this world-class Zangief on a pad winning Evo again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he won HD Remix, like, way back when.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know somebody won on a pad not that long ago, like a year or 2 ago. Somebody won on a pad. I don't think it was Street Fighter. It was something else.
It was the Rose player, I thought, used a pad, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, the Rose player did use a pad last year, but she didn't win.
It was.
I thought she did. I thought the Rose won.
No, I think she lost. Actually, no, yeah, she might have won.
Yeah.
It was a good Evo though. Like Melee had its moments. Smash Wii U had its moments. I think Guilty Gear Guilty Gear had the guy who got up.
Guilty Gear had the moment.
Yeah, the guy who got up and walked
I didn't
away.
Check Guilty Gear.
A guy got up. He was down 1-0 and he won his round or whatever and got up and walked away. So it was 1-1, and the other guy was like, okay, and just demolished him. I was like, all right, and then he won the next round and won that round.
Yeah, he won grand
thing.
finals. So
oh damn,
he went on to win grand finals. I don't think that one was grand finals, but that guy got up and celebrated way too early, and there were a lot. Yeah, there were a lot of just great moments, and I think I forget who it was. It might have been on the Bombcast, and it might have been during the live stream. But somebody made the point that like fighting games are very different than normal games. That normal games like even the Counter-Strikes and the Call of Duties, the real competitive ones, or even the what we see nowadays, the Dotas and the League of Legends.
Counter-Strike to Call of Duty.
I'm just saying that like fighting games, when they have them at Evo, you are sitting next to the person you are fighting.
Oh yeah. That's
whereas League of Legends and Dota, you are in a glass of booth. And like I've seen Call of Duty, the person's
on the other side of the room.
Yeah, you don't have interaction, and
with
even Call of Duty,
with high-ranking Counter-Strike tournaments, they actually do oftentimes put the teams like sitting next to each other.
They like face each other, but aren't there monitors?
No. Sometimes there are monitors in front of you, and your teammates are on the left and right.
Yeah, but opposite of you.
And then sometimes the other team is opposite you, but not always.
That's what I think. Fighting games is just sort of this moment of. But
I feel like having your teammates next to you also kind of works.
It does, but with fighting games like mano a mano, like you're not mano a mano through a headset. That guy is next to you. Like that person is like if you win and you celebrate, you're celebrating in front of him or her. Like you are being a jackass. So I kind of like that give and take and that sort of crowd interaction. Evo is something special, and I'm like every time it happens, it's like I'm really glad Evo exists.
So, the reason I like the Persona 4 Arena top 2 this year is because Grand Finals was this complete unknown kid who just came out of this qualifier from Japan.
Nice.
Going up against the highest ever ranked online player in Japan, who's the only person who's ever gotten like the top title, like strongest in the universe.
That's why I like Evo. Is because like
right
crazy stuff like that happens.
The kid wins.
Yeah, that's why I like Evo. It's just like the dumbest stuff happens, and it's equivalent to regular sports, but because it's so concentrated in that weekend, and there's so many different kinds of ones that so much stuff happens or can happen.
Evo's got to keep growing. It's got to keep growing, but at the same time, I don't know how it can get any bigger. You know what I mean?
I like that Evo is sort of spreading. Like this is the first year I really heard about CEO, which is actually right near me and near where John normally is.
I've talked to Jabali, the guy who runs it, multiple times. He's a cool dude, and CEO is a really well done thing. Yeah,
I'd love to. I actually suggested it to my girlfriend, and she was like, "Yeah, I'd actually like to go to that." So,
he's doing an event in October, I want to say, called CEO Taku, which is all going to be anime games like Persona and Guilty Gear and all that. So I'll probably be ending up going to that. So maybe we can go cover it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That sounds kind of fun.
This is the first year I really heard about CEO
because CEO was gigantic this year.
Yeah,
it's always been pretty big, but CEO was enormous. Like there were a lot of people who went for Smash Bros in particular.
Yeah, but this is the first year it was like, no, you need to watch this because this sets up Evo. That was the first time I had ever heard of really. I knew stuff set up Evo, but it was the first time people were like, no, you should probably watch this. Because this stuff will set up
for Street Fighter and for Smash Bros especially. Because Smash 4 and Melee had so many entrants at
yeah.
Evo, and
record
as well as CEO.
For both, like at Evo, I know it was like 2,000 people entered for just Melee.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
And it was a little bit more for Smash 4, I think.
I want to say Smash Wii U had less.
It was close, at least.
It was like a little bit less, but yeah, it was less. So I might as well, since we're talking about fighting games, I have Smash.
Yeah, you do.
I'm holding it in my hand, or the box. I'm holding the box in my hand because the actual disc is in my Wii U. I'm one of the few people who owns Wii U, apparently, but I also own Smash. I am surprised at how much I am enjoying it.
It's a great game.
I have played every Smash, and I own all of them except for Brawl, the Wii version. But I played a lot of Brawl, and I remember playing it as a kid. You know, I remember the first time seeing like the commercials and the advertisements for it, and just my mind being blown that Mario was fighting Link, was fighting Pikachu. Like, I remember those. There's a commercial where they are like people in costumes fighting. And I remember that blowing my mind. And I remember playing with my friends and, and getting Melee and enjoying Melee. And then I remember my friends, sort of towards when Brawl came out, getting into Brawl. And the more my friends got into Brawl, the more they got into sort of like no items, always on Final Destination. And I don't like playing Smash that way. I don't mind it.
I like playing Smash that way.
I don't mind it. Like, I get why you would. Like, I get why, like, it's a challenge. But I also like, I like having the items. I like the race to get the Pokeball. I like the race to get the assist trophy. I like the,
The strange thing is that I like specific kinds of item matches.
Sure.
I don't like, let's turn on all items, but I saw a Vine that, I think it was on Tumblr, where someone was playing with only pitfalls and home run bats on high.
Yeah. And
that was hilarious. We played that a couple times now. That's fun.
I like the super slow mode.
Yeah, that's good. That's why I like Smash. It gives you all, like, as many tools as you'd like to mess with it.
Yeah, to play the game you want to play.
Exactly. And to just kind of like tweak this. Do you like less items? Like, how about less Pokeballs? How about nothing but Pokeballs constantly? How about nothing but Smash Balls constantly and 100 Smash? Like, I like that it gives you those tools. Yeah. And I dislike when people just say, like, no, this is the only way to play. Like, no, like, why else would it give me all these tools? Let's just have fun. And if all of us are sitting here and not having fun with this game, then it gives us these tools in which we can all have fun. It's that.
I mean,
I get why
you said that, but at the same time, if you're looking to like traverse the path of the fighting game player on Smash, you're kind of limited in how you can play it and expect to become a better player.
For sure, but my friends aren't that. Like, none of my friends are going to be
the way
like international fighting game stars. They're just playing
You don't have to be like aiming to go like for Evo top 8 if you like decide to play the game that way.
But
you just have to like have it's more about a spirit of self-improvement.
And I'm fine with that, but when you want to play with friends, like, it's also fine to play with nothing but Smash Balls on high because it's dumb and silly.
I mean, like, it's fine. I just want to.
What I don't like.
It's the only way to play. But like,
that's what I don't like. Is I don't like people who come in and say this is the right way to play it. It's like, well, the game gives me 1,000 other options.
The game does, but if you want to do this, that is the only way to play it, and that is.
We're not talking about that though, Lauren. We're just talking about playing with your friends, not getting great.
My friends are like that.
So that's valid.
But not all.
Yours
like,
is valid.
Not all my friends are like that. Like, some of them.
That's fine.
Some of them are really good, and then some of them just want to like. They want to get better, but they don't want to be great. They just want to have fun. And I think with Smash, for me at least personally, I want to have fun. Like, I don't want to be the best Kirby player, even though I really like playing as Kirby. Like, I don't want to be the best Kirby player. I just want to be good enough to where I can fend on my own, and then also go get the Pokeball, because I know that's gonna kill you anyways. Like, and I don't
play Smash. I want to be the best player I personally can be. So,
I don't mind
There
that.
you go.
But I can't do that for like 3 hours.
I can do that for tens of hours, and it can be a problem.
Yeah, see, I at some point I'm like, let's play something else.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen me play Bloodborne, so you know, like, what my reflexes and crap look like. So.
Yeah. But I'm surprised at how much I'm actually, like, just as an individual, I'm having fun with this game. If, like, I remember playing Melee and, like, unlocking trophies and, like, trying to beat everything with every character. And that sort of impulse is coming back with this game of, like, oh, wow, if I beat it in classic mode, I know I get all these trophies, but if I also beat it in the all-star mode where you have to beat every character in, like, chronologically in reverse, I get an alt trophy. I kind of want that for all the characters. Like, it's this weird drive to keep playing it, which I didn't really expect from this game. I kind of expected it to be a game I play with friends and occasionally online, and I'm finding a lot of like solo play in it, which I just, I kind of, from fighting games and from Brawl, I just kind of didn't expect that much solo play with it. So I'm actually really happy with it. So, and of course my characters are Kirby and Marth. So
I was a Lucario player in Brawl. I haven't picked up Smash 4 too much.
I'm kind of getting into Princess. She's got a real quick smash. So
Peach?
Yeah, Peach.
She's cool. She's great in those games.
I had to do. I was doing some of the challenges, and one of them was like beat 100-man smashed in a certain time, and so I just picked her because I knew her smash was like real quick, and it is like it's perfect. Like you barely tap side and A, and she's just already done it. So that's really nice. I played other games, video games.
Oh, those.
I'm
Which
sure.
ones?
Alien Isolation.
Oh, okay, that's a game.
Yeah, I don't remember when that came out. When did that come out?
Last year?
That sounds right.
Like near the end, like around Halloween, I think?
October 7th of last year, yeah.
Well, there you go, yeah.
Yeah. I had just watched Alien and Aliens for the first time earlier this year. I'd seen bits and pieces, so I knew what those movies were. I'd seen AVP, Alien vs. Predator, before, so I assume that made me an expert.
Of course.
I've been playing this game with my girlfriend because she really likes scary movies, and I don't really like scary movies. So this seemed like a good ability if we played it together, that I could play it as a game and she could get the scary movie stuff out of it. It's actually it's really good at combining sort of playing a game and experiencing a game. Like, when you fight through something to get the cutscene, where fighting through is the experience, but the cutscene is is a different kind of motivation. So there are points in which you're playing the game and it gives you fear and it gives you like urgency, and there are different times where, like the first time, and I haven't gotten that far, but the first time you encounter the alien is a scripted moment, but it is scary enough that it still has an impact. It kind of hitches up on me. It still has some problems. I don't think it's a great video game, but what it does correctly, it does so well that it is. And maybe it's because I don't play a lot of horror video games, but like the computers have a physical noise to them, like when a computer physically whirs up and you hear the mechanics inside of it. Not to mention like the beeping that a computer can make. So when you hear that, like as you pass by a computer, you will suddenly like get scared because like, oh, is that the alien? Is that an android? Like, what is that, a person coming to shoot me? Like, what is that? And because you're in a new environment, you're not sure like what that noise is. So that plus
Who's the prince of these?
Yeah, kind of. And the music in the game also does the same thing. It kind of just keeps you on the edge of, is something about to come kill me? Should I be cowering in the corner behind this box? Probably not, but I'm going to cower in the corner behind this box because I'm scared. So there are several moments that it just kind of messes with you, and I kind of like that. It's not like it's feeding your expectations in a very movie film kind of way, but it does it in a really good way. I haven't played that far into it. I'm enjoying it so far. It's like seeing the alien for the first time is really creepy. So I hope to keep playing it and finishing it at some point. I don't know how quick I'll finish it, but hopefully I get to finish it in a couple months. So, and then I've also been playing Grand Theft Auto 5. It's Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, you wrote a little thing on the website about that.
Yeah, we totally planned a new editorial.
It was such a good idea that we just decided to start this new editorial series, I guess.
Sure.
Yep.
Called Round Trip, where
that sounds good.
if we play a game that came out a couple years ago and we missed it, or something that we're returning to from recent times.
Yeah. So for me, I played Grand Theft Auto 5 when it came out. Mm-hmm. I played it, I beat it. And these are, like, all the games I've been playing recently are early birthday gifts. So I did not expect Grand Theft Auto 5 would be the one that would, like, hook me. You know, Witcher 3, Smash, Alien, like, I didn't really expect a game I had already beaten to kind of like, yeah, let's sink another 20 hours into this. And lo and behold, I've sunk nearly 20 hours into Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh.
It's such a good game. Like, it cannot be understated that it honestly makes me think that might beat out Red Dead Redemption for, like, one of the best games of last generation. It is just a superb world. It has its faults. Like, there's absolutely no argument that I literally just played the torture mission last night, and I didn't, or not last night, may have been the night before, and I didn't like it. I still don't like that mission. Yeah. But there are still so many good moments, and it's such a grand world, and it's such a huge map, and it's such a living and breathing like representation of what it is to live in America. Even though it is, and I say it in there, you know, if you want to really hear my thoughts, you can go read my piece. But it is such a concentration of America, like West Coast America, especially. It's kind of incredible that way, that it does the sort of, all right, well, you only have, you know, however many hours to experience America, so here it is concentrated. Like, this isn't how it really is, but here's how it really is. You know, here's what you notice after a couple of years living here. This is the cliche. This is incredibly cliche, but it's right. I kind of appreciate that, and I think because I've been in this world before, I'm getting through it quicker. Like, I'm playing through the game quicker, so the story feels a little more cohesive. Mm-hmm. But then the things they add are really interesting and incredible. Like the extended soundtrack kind of makes it feel a little bit newer. So when you listen to the radio, like, oh, I don't remember this song. It's like, well, there's a reason. And the first person mode, which is also newer to, I believe, just the newer consoles, just makes your experience different. It's like, oh, I'm not playing as Trevor. I'm playing as myself through Trevor's eyes. So that kind of makes your actions a little bit different. It actually kind of makes it a little more GTA like when I first played through this, I think a lot of people noticed this, where when you played as Trevor, you were a little more crazy. When you played as Michael and Franklin, you were a little more calm. I feel a little more crazy when I play through first person because I don't have the perspective of Michael and Franklin. I am in them, essentially.
I remember there was an episode of The Point, the GameSpot video series with Danny O'Dwyer, where he talked about how first-person mode might change how people play GTA, because they'll think, well, this is me, this isn't the character, so they might calm down a little bit. But it's interesting that you say that you feel freer, that you aren't held down by, Michael or Franklin's beliefs. You're just going for it because you know you're in the world of GTA.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm going for it all the time, but like if I was Franklin or Michael before and I got into like a fender bender, I might just drive by it. Whereas now, if I notice a guy gets out of the car, I'll be like, whatever, I'm gonna get out and shoot this guy because this guy cut me off. He wasn't going on a green light. He got my way. You know, even though you change characters from Trevor, you still feel like you're in that Trevor state of mind because there isn't a big difference between Trevor and Franklin when you're first person. It's like, oh, Franklin rides a green bike. Like, I don't see the character, so I don't feel necessarily that different.
I see. That is interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting way to look at that game.
And it makes it a kind of almost difficult in certain missions that require you to switch because like you just feel like you're switching to a random different position. You don't feel like necessarily you're switching to a different character, even though you are. I've only gotten past I think I've just gotten past the torture mission. I haven't got much farther. I've done a lot of the side stuff that I don't think I really did much of before. I started collecting alien spaceship pieces because I don't think I did more than like 2 or 3 of that before. But it's still, I was really genuinely surprised that when I would, fan these games out in front of me and be like, which do I want to play? It'd be like, I kind of want to play GTA some more. It's like, I guess I'll go do that. I was surprised at that. I really thought Witcher would, even after a couple hours, hook me, and I guess Witcher will have to wait until GTA lets me go to really dive deep into it. But that's been about it. Like, it's been those 4 games and a little bit of other stuff, but that's been the primary stuff. That and Evo.
All right. Well, I think we should get into news because there is a lot of it. We missed some stuff from last week, so we're not going to go too into detail about everything, but we're going to hit the big news.
Big news.
Week.
That's the news music.
The biggest piece of news from last week. Hang on, before we do this. Do you need anything?
Yeah, you see my water bottle anywhere?
Your water bottle?
Yeah. There's some red tape on it.
Mike Casamano is here right now.
That's me.
He's looking for his water bottle.
I am. Maybe I left it at the gym. Like, it's entirely possible.
Tell him you peed in it.
I did not pee in the water bottle.
Tell him you peed in it.
Check the thing, the dishwasher, dude.
That's a good idea.
Tell him you peed in it.
It's not in here.
It's not?
But that was a good idea.
Alright, well, yeah, maybe you left it. Because I haven't seen it. Do you have a backpack or something?
No.
Alright, yeah, I think you left
Will Westwater?
it. No, I think you left it there because I didn't see you come back with it.
We'll take
You're
it.
probably right. So I'm just going to buy a bottle of water while I'm down there.
Okay.
When I purchase my membership.
Yeah. Mike's going to CrossFit.
I am.
Ooh.
I'm making a horrible decision.
Yeah.
Really, I was really fucking up this IKEA thing up there. I'll tell you all about it later, John. It's real boondoggle.
Alright, sure. We won't bore the listeners with that.
I should probably wait. I'm going to make a quick sandwich real quick.
Alright, just be quiet, okay, please?
Great.
Yes.
And thank you.
I will not ooga or holler or
Please,
hoot,
no hoots or hollers, please. Thank
or
you.
no yells
Yeah, alright.
or
That's
gargles.
enough. That's enough.
Jesus.
It's enough. Anyway, let's go from that to something serious.
Or conversation.
Enough, please.
What is this website?
There's a huge hole in this bread.
There's a hole in the bread?
Yeah, but it looks like regular holes.
Yeah, what?
This is a hole that I expect to see in the bread. But considering I was going to use this for a sandwich, it's not the hole I want to see in the bread. I'll just put the peanut butter around the hole. We'll see how
That's kind of terrible. Alright, let's get back to the podcast.
What is this website?
It's bad.
Yep.
So, to get serious for a moment, last week we reported on this, but podcast was lost, so sorry about the lateness on speaking of something of such importance, but 2 weekends ago, Satoru Iwata passed away. This was on the 12th, the news was announced. He was 55, and of course, it is a great loss to the games industry. Because, he was just such a great programmer and leader at Nintendo. And he passed away at such a young age, too, which is a shame no matter what. So,
Rest in
It's
peace.
a real shame that this happened. For those of you who don't know, he originally started working at HAL Laboratory at Nintendo. He helped design the Kirby games and Balloon Fight. He saved Earthbound from being scrapped, basically, because it wasn't going to... Like, the code was a mess, and he fixed it and made it viable to be shipped. He condensed Pokemon Gold enough to make Kanto available in the game. And he also worked on Super Smash Bros. Melee, even while he was... I think he was president at that time.
President or President Hardware, one or the other.
Or he wasn't a programmer anymore at the time,
No.
but he went and fixed that game and made it viable to ship. So
He brought like Pokemon Stadium to the N64, and when they were having troubles, did it in like a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he was like, for a guy who was the first Nintendo had been ruled essentially by one family, and for the first non-family member to sort of head that company, he was a strange choice because he was from HAL before HAL was sort of a second tier developer for Nintendo. But he was certainly the right choice. A guy who had made Nintendo games, knew what he was doing. Like he wasn't some movie executive, or he was a guy who was like, no, I understand video games and I understand Nintendo because I've been here a while. So he's a real. It's a big loss when a president passes away still in the position, but it's a big loss when he passes away and he's so young.
absolutely.
Like Iwata, could have gone another 10 years before retiring. And who knows what that would have brought. Like, he helped bring the DS to market, but then
Wii.
Yeah, he brought the Wii to market. Like, that was sort of under his tenure. The 3DS was under his tenure. Whatever you think of the Wii U or not, whether you think it's good or not, like, that was under his, like, he honestly,
the
like,
NX was almost under his tenure. Like the design is probably close to being finalized on that thing.
Yeah, it certainly started under his tutelage. So at the very least, you can say that the most productive and the most profitable time of Nintendo is under Iwata. Like,
Yeah.
the Wii alone is an incredible success, but the 3DS is like, if you go back and watch the time of the 3DS, you like, especially once that we joked about it earlier, like the price drop, it seemed like that thing was gonna just die.
And then once that price drop hit, it became one of the most successful consoles.
Yeah, it's still alive. Like, if it weren't for that, there would not be handheld consoles. Like, it would be your phone. The Vita is not a viable. It's alive, but it's not viable.
Yeah.
The 3DS is the only handheld video game console that is not a smartphone. If you want to talk about serious smart, like video game consoles that are mobile, it's the 3DS and it's smartphones. And that's an Iwata, that's an Iwata idea, and that's not include all the programming things he did and all the executive things he did. He really.
I mean, when the Wii U was faltering and Nintendo looked like it would have to fire people, instead of firing anybody, he just took a a pay cut.
Yeah, he took a salary cut. He seemed like what Nintendo was. It's this like combination of pure enthusiasm for video games that are fun and like the seriousness that needed to go along with the business side of things. But that fun never seemed to go away. Like, even with Reggie, who is a fun, like, executive, he seems like business first. With Iwata, it seemed like, yeah, let's have business, but let's also have some fun, because, like, it's video.
Like, he did Iwata Asks and Nintendo Directs, which were the most human way for a game company to express itself to its consumers. Mm-hmm. It humanized the people that worked there, especially Iwata Asks, because there would be no other way for these developers to talk to the average person and Iwata allowed them this platform so they can express why they chose to do what they did.
Yeah, it humanized in a way that executives just don't do.
Yeah.
And that includes other Nintendo executives, let alone like when you look at Phil Spencer at Xbox, and people praise him so much for what he's doing, and he's doing a great job, but like compared to something like Iwata, he's par for the course.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, but he's doing so great. It's like, yeah, but he's doing so great in a very corporate environment, and like, you know, Iwata sort of broke that for Nintendo executive or for video game executives just in general. Just like, it's business, but it's video games. Like,
Yeah.
the business is having fun. He was a very, very different voice, and it sort of made video games every year, especially around E3, a lot more fun.
Yeah, like, when I heard the news, one of the first thoughts I had, like, after the initial impact of just, oh my god, this person's gone, I just started thinking about how E3 will never be the same. Like, how upsetting it is that there will never be another Nintendo Direct like the ones that had Iwata in them. And that, like, just, it made me so sad to just be like, because you see the pictures of, like, it's just a jokey thing, but like the triumvirate of Reggie, Iwata, and Miyamoto, like arriving at E3, grinning, smiling, getting ready to show their new games, and there's nobody at any other games company that I could think of that I was like, oh, they're here, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Like, oh, Phil Spencer is here. You know?
Yeah, let's get ready to party down with him. Like, no.
Yeah.
But
even like newer guys like Adam Boyes, who I know is a nice guy, it's not like, oh, I see Adam Boyes, so it's gonna be crazy. No, it's like, oh, Iwata's here. Awesome. We're gonna hear something.
Yeah, there are some people that are starting to get into that. Like you said, like Adam Boyes, I would say, is similar to that, but Sony doesn't have that charm that Nintendo did. Like, Adam Boyes is Sony's answer to Reggie, I would say, but I don't feel like there's a specific, like, Iwata or Miyamoto answer for Sony or Microsoft or anything like that. They don't have the personalities that Nintendo did and still does, but it's a real shame. We don't know exactly what's going to happen with Nintendo as things go on. Right now, I don't remember his exact name, but it's Takeda, I want to say his name is.
That sounds
who developed Punch-Out back in the day.
Yeah.
Is currently co-running the company with Miyamoto, and there's a good chance that he might just take up the mantle. Yeah.
Miyamoto is not the guy to take over.
Yeah, he won't. He definitely won't. He is an ideas and development person. And even then, he's stepping down from a lot of his responsibilities there because he's a lot older. I want to say he's in his 60s.
Yeah, he's in his early 60s. He actually said recently that he's had a hand in a lot of the hardware, but with the NX, he will have no input. I'm sure he'll have some, but he will not have direct input.
Anywhere near as much, yeah.
Yeah, he will not be part of the NX's development.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Miyamoto retires in the next few years, but he definitely won't. I mean, who knows? We'll see, but he definitely won't take any managerial business aspect-y.
He's not a business guy.
I mean, I'm sure Nintendo wouldn't even want him to do that because they would want him to just keep developing, making games.
Yeah,
you know?
go like, think of the next Pikmin.
Exactly, yeah. But hopefully Nintendo is still successful as time goes on, and it's just a shame to hear this news, and
I mean, they're like, as a company, as like a business, they are in a transitional spot. Like the Wii U is not going to sell better. Like they can not this year. Like last year was the make or break, and it didn't help.
Yeah, they're moving on to the NX.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't really have a choice in that.
No. So whoever the next president is sort of can just have a clean break from the Wii U and just invest in the NX in a way that maybe, I mean, Iwata could have done it as well, but it can kind of be a clearer break, and it won't influence his or her decision making down the line, or at least it shouldn't. It'll be a clearer break if you want to look at it from some disgusting business point of view. So it's not like the worst kind of position to be in, from a business perspective. But it's never good. I cannot think of another time in which an existing president or even executive of a video game company passed away. I don't know of another time in which that happened. So I don't know how Nintendo deals with it, other than just as best they can.
Well, let's move on to our next bit of news here. Let's get through these next couple quickly because they're old news. But Dead Island 2's developer dropped out of the job. So
Yep.
Dead Island 2 doesn't have a developer right now.
But they were kicked out. They weren't dropped out.
Or they were kicked out. Yeah.
Deep Silver owns the
you
IP.
talk about this. You know this.
Sure. Deep Silver bought the IP after THQ, or was it THQ? It's THQ shut down. Yeah. The original developers went on to make Dying Light earlier this year. Mm-hmm. But so Deep Silver bought the IP. They were going to make a Dead Island 2, which is going to be made by Jaeger, who are the guys behind Spec Ops: The Line, and another game called Jaeger.
Wow, what a quinky dink.
Yeah, shocking. So everyone was kind of interested to see what Dead Island 2 would be. The first game was had really good ideas in it, and Dying Light was certainly its own unique product. But I guess after last year's showing at E3, which wasn't terrific, I know, John, you said you played it, right?
Which game?
Dying Light 2? Or not Dying Light, sorry, Dead Island 2.
I didn't play it. They had a short demo that they showed at E3 last year.
Got it.
And it seemed like more Dead Island.
Okay.
I wasn't really interested in that, but
yeah.
Whatever.
So what came out afterwards is that the developers, Jaeger, eventually came out and said that there were creative differences, which is not shocking. This game was delayed. Was supposed to come out this year. Actually, was supposed to come out earlier this year. And then I think like a month before it was supposed to come out, got delayed till 2016. And then Jaeger, shortly after Deep Silver announced that Jaeger would no longer be working on it, said that there were creative differences, which is kind of the only way that a game gets delayed and then you get removed from the developer. There are delays, and then there's you can stop developing it now. I don't know what Jaeger was going for, or what Deep Silver wanted, but Jaeger's out, and Deep Silver, I have to imagine, still owns every asset of that game, whatever was developed, so it's at least playable. It's a demo.
Yeah. I'm sure something will come out eventually.
Yeah, maybe in 2016 we get
nowhere near this year.
Yeah, not
that was supposed to be out early this year. They originally announced it for early this year.
Spring. Yeah. And it's didn't come
out.
Not that. Yeah, they delayed it, and I don't know. That's a game in trouble. Dying Light took its thunder real quick. So Jaeger has something else coming out. It has a space sim, and apparently
just like
has
everybody else.
Yeah, and apparently has a second game that they're going to premiere at Gamescom. That's the rumor, apparently. So we'll see what Jaeger has to do. They're good developers. Spec Ops was a pretty great game, so it'll be great to see what they can do with something else. But it's a shame for Dead Island.
Right. Lauren, you want to talk about this next one about Street Fighter V's DLC? You wrote the news post.
Yeah, sure. So it's basically sounding like Street Fighter V is not going to have paid character DLC.
I mean, technically it's not. But
I mean, it's looking like it isn't.
Well, explain it for the people that don't know.
Okay, so what they've said is that the only thing you're going to need to play Street Fighter V longer term is just the disc. All the system updates are supposed to be free. All of the character DLC is supposed to be free. All that kind of stuff. So, they were having a problem where a person would put down Street Fighter 4 for a year, come back, and then, oh, look at all this crap I have to buy if I want to keep playing the game. I'll put it down again. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So they don't want that happening anymore. So what they've said is that they're not going to make people pay for new characters.
Well, explain how they're getting around that.
I mean, what is there to get around it? They just don't charge for it.
Well, they're doing something specific to do it.
I mean, I guess. Are you talking about the unlock system?
Yes.
I mean, you can unlock new characters by like saving up in-game currency, but I'm not sure how that's something they have to do to make this possible.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The way that you unlock the things is as you play the game, you'll get fight money, and with your fight money, you can trade that in for the DLC, or you can just pay. You could pay actual money to get Zenny, and that's premium currency, and so that way you can buy it all at once.
So it's kind of a pay-to-not grind system.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Okay. I mean, when I say a pay-to-not grind system, I basically just think, oh, it's free. It's just involved in an in-game unlock system.
Well, yeah, that's
but I don't think of it as different.
I just wanted you to explain that.
Okay, yeah. I don't think of that as different than unlocking something in, like, Smash, personally, but...
I mean, well, yeah, but, there's no...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's... Because the thing is, it's similar to League of Legends, in that there are characters that you have to purchase... And you don't have all of the
you don't have all the characters at the start. No,
yeah,
you don't just get the character when it comes out. You still have to unlock it.
The game's going to launch with 16 characters. So as the DLC rolls out, you don't have to buy each character. I'm guessing that there will be a way to try out characters that way you'll know if you want to pay for them or not. But you could just try them out, grind for the fight money, and then use that to unlock the characters, much like how there's riot points and the other kind of points that I don't remember in League of Legends, where you could just go and buy riot points, or you could just play enough of the game, and eventually you'll be able to unlock things with your grinded money.
Yeah.
That's the real part where this is either really good or really disgusting, is like, what does it take to earn that money that unlocks those characters? Is it easy?
You just kind of play the game and you get it.
Well, we don't know that yet. We don't know if it's you have to win ranked matches, or just if you play story mode you'll get enough for a character.
Yeah, like if I play it for 12 hours but it's all story mode, do I get the same amount of money as somebody who's playing online?
I guess, yeah.
And that's where it becomes sort of like tricky for somebody like me.
Because if someone's bad at fighting games but they still like them, that won't be fair if you have to win ranked matches, because people get very good at Street Fighter. So it'll be unfair if it's
you have to win 20.
as long as
you don't lose any as you lose ranked matches, there'll still be people on ranked, and like I don't know how the Street Fighter do matchmaking at all.
Yes,
I think so. Yeah,
like the better.
I mean, it couldn't be that bad. Eventually, the matchmaker will tune you in, and you'll start winning matches about the same rate. You lose them, and you'll get your currency.
I guess.
But once the game is out for a certain period of time, like the lower matches kind of go away. It's like any shooter where after a while there aren't new entrants. They're just old people who have been playing for a while. So even if you're new to the game, the closest person to your rank is much better than you. So you have to either learn quickly or you'll never be that good. And that's...
I mean, eventually, even if you're stuck at the bottom of the matchmaking pool, I don't see that as a huge deal. Because you'll still get opponents who you can beat. Eventually.
You hope. But if those don't exist, then the idea behind this is that it doesn't divide the community. But if the community because online communities aren't what they used to be, or
I guess,
they don't exist. They don't have the health and robust. Evolve came out earlier this year, and even though people like that game, the people playing online just disappeared. So what happens if that happens with Street Fighter V, where the only people playing online are the elite of the elite, and everybody else just gets stuck out in the cold and I don't have anybody to play with.
When I saw this announcement, what I thought of was the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, and in those you get it for doing story mode, you get it for doing local versus, And I'd be really surprised if they like went out of the box here and made it only for launch. Like that's just not what these kind of games do.
Well, then that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess they could do that, but let's leave it to them to fuck it up before we. Like, yeah.
We're not hoping for the worst, but we're guessing it'll be the worst. But we're hoping for the best.
Yeah, I want it to be. I want to just be able to play story mode.
I'm expecting them to just ape the unlock systems from other like Dojin fighters, basically.
That would be
like,
fine. But it's.
I mean,
still...
why even have the currency system if you weren't going to ape one of those unlock systems?
So that you get people's money through free-to-play hooks?
Yeah, because a bunch of people are going to still be paying to unlock it fast.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but you even...
It does have to take a little while. Like, there needs to be a large enough gap between grinding the money and actually paying for it, because...
I'd be really surprised if they made the money hard to grind.
I mean, we're talking
about... it's slow to grind, but I'd be really surprised if they made it hard to grind.
I mean, it's
slowness basically is a personal taste point.
But it's Capcom. Like, they've sold costumes for Street Fighter characters before for, like, $3 to $4 when they're not worth $3 to $4. Like, I'm not disagreeing that they will make it easy.
Do they sell for $3 to $4, and do people buy them?
People buy them because they never go on.
That's what they're worth.
Yeah,
sure, but I don't know. If the idea is that we're not the idea is to not separate the community, then it should be at least not easy, but it shouldn't be difficult to unlock those new characters.
I mean, what I'm expecting to see is at the very least it unlocks an arcade and you can kind of do a boring grind in arcade. Like, people don't really do this kind of money system if they're not going to make the currency available. If that makes sense.
Oh, they do it all the time. In current video games, like Trials has it now. Forza has it. Like, it exists.
How's it hard to get it? How's the Forza currency unavailable?
I mean, I haven't played Forza in a while, but it has its premium currency that you...
No, I'm not saying that there's a premium currency. I'm saying if they're going to have fight money in the game, forget about Zenny. Zenny is a known quantity. It's like everyday premium currency.
Lauren, I don't think you're understanding exactly like how this stuff works, because what they want people to do is they want people to use the premium currency. They want people to spend money. But
I've played games that use premium currency before. I mean, I played Blacklight Retribution. That also has Zenny.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Okay, look. The way you look at it is, okay, I can just grind this out. I don't need to care about this premium currency. But a lot of people look at it as, I need to get this character right now. I'm just going to spend the money. And so Capcom needs to... But if it's super easy to just grind out free money, then people won't do that because they can just get the character immediately. There needs to be a gulf.
Easy doesn't mean immediate.
No, I know. I'm just saying, well, that's all we're saying. That's all we're saying, Lauren, is that they need to make it so that way you can still earn a good amount of the money. Not super fast, but it needs to be fair if you're not going to be winning online matches constantly. That's all we're saying. If you can get a good enough amount just by playing story mode...
Usually these systems give you a small amount for losing online, and then more if you win.
Well, yeah, that's fine. That's all we're saying. That is all we're saying.
Yeah, I want the system to be fair. Like, even if I'm bad at the game, I still want even if it's a not great way of earning extra cash, I would still want a way to grind and get those characters so that I'm not left out, or the person who isn't great at the game is left out. Because at some point, then all that rewards is the really good players. And then again, you were still dividing the community when the idea that they announced this as was like, we want everyone to play as these characters. We want everyone to play with these updates. And it would suck if you're not good enough.
I don't think that problem's going to materialize. I don't think that problem's going to materialize. I think it's going to be like other free-to-play titles like Blacklight or something where... Like, did either of you play Blacklight Retribution?
No. I hope it's like that. Like, I really hope it is like
with Blacklight,
that.
Basically what they have is they have guns, right?
No,
And so,
like it makes sense. Yeah, you get the currency by playing. Yeah, that's all it is.
well, the point is that the guns are really expensive, and it takes forever to grind a permanent gun purchase out.
Yeah, that's what.
And
Makes
even
sense
if it
to
takes
characters.
even if it takes forever to grind out, as long as it doesn't require like ridiculous skill to make any money at all, there's not going to be a problem.
That's all.
And
we've
I'd be
been saying.
very, very surprised if it takes serious skill.
Yeah, that's all we've been saying. That's all we've been saying. This has been
I'd
a
be
long
surprised if that
conversation
problem
about
happens.
something that we've basically
Let's
agreed
move
upon
on.
the whole time. Yes, please. Let's move on. During EVO, they announced a new character called Nikolai,
Sure.
and
Guy with
according
dreadlocks.
to this, yeah, he's a guy with big dreadlocks, and when he activates his V trigger, his hair pops out of the dreadlocks and goes all Super Saiyan. And according to this, the official description of that Capcom wrote, it says Nikolai utilizes a wild, animalistic fighting style to brutalize his opponents. However, beneath the surface of the crazed warrior lies a hidden genius that is unleashed upon his V trigger activation. So yeah, he's like just like a wild, like scratching at people, leaping at people. But then once he V triggers, once his hair gets all flashy, then his moves become more deliberate.
Sounds cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
he seems neat.
Yeah.
All right, let's get up to the more current news here. So KOTOR 2 got an update.
Yeah, that happened.
What?
Yeah, KOTOR 2. Knights of the Old Republic.
So this game came out in 2004, and Steam posted a new version of it. And these updates are really significant and are needed adjustments, I would say. They added achievements, controller support, cloud saves, and they added Steam Workshop support. And the first thing that has been supported by the Workshop was the restored content mod, which if you don't know anything about KOTOR 2 basically got a rush job
before release.
It got put out before they could finish everything. So fans actually went and finished everything that was supposed to be finished and completed the game. And so if you own KOTOR 2 and you play it on Steam, you can download this mod and you'll have the full game. You won't have to worry about downloading that mod and having to patch it or anything. It'll just work through Steam. And that's really neat, because I know KOTOR 1 is a beloved game, and I don't know if people love 2 as much, but
It improves the gameplay, but because there's so much clearly cut out, it's sort of sad to play. It's like, man, wow, this was going places, and then it just ended.
Yeah. But it's super cool that that's happening.
Yeah, 10-year-old, like 11-year-old game gets an update.
Yeah, it's an old-ass game getting patched up. That is cool. That's only something that could happen on Steam.
Yeah.
You know? It's neat. But yeah, I'd advise checking that out. Next bit of news here. Were you expecting to collect all of those Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer trading cards?
Yeah, what is there,
Anyone?
like
No.
6 of them?
No, there's over 100.
What?
And that's
Yeah, there's
just
a
in the
lot.
first series.
What?
Yeah, there's 100 amiibo cards. Not amiibos. Amiibo cards.
What?
Yes.
Cards.
Yes. Instead of doing standard amiibos, they are now going to be selling trading cards that work like amiibos,
Sure.
and if they work with Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. I don't know exactly how they work, but
But there's no figure.
there's no figure. And I mean,
But
they're
I
just
want a
trading
figure.
cards. There's going to be Animal Crossing amiibo figures.
Yes.
But those are specifically for the amiibo party game. I think they still work in some fashion with Happy Home Designer, but there are going to be full amiibo figures for Animal Crossing, like KK Slider, Isabelle,
Yeah, KK Slider.
all that stuff.
KK Slider.
I think Tom Nook, I'm not sure.
Well, who would want him?
I don't know, crazy people. But there will be over 100 trading cards, and here's the kicker. The packs of cards in Europe and Japan only have 3 cards in them. But in the US, we get 6 in a pack.
Yeah, bigger.
They're being sold for 300 yen in Japan, but since we're getting more, maybe they'll sell them for like $6 over here.
Probably.
I'm not sure exactly. You know, it might be a $5 or $6 thing because Pokemon cards are like $5. So I could see them selling it for $5, but I don't know. They seem kind of neat. I don't know if that's something that I will buy a whole bunch of those because I'm not as big a fan of Animal Crossing as I am of Smash. But you know, if they're cheap cards and they are easy to collect, then that's not as bad as standard amiibos. And
100. There's 100 of them, John.
There's still 100 of them. Yeah.
God damn it.
Still 100 of them. I just realized something that I am 100% sure is going to happen. Everyone's saying, oh, they should do Pokemon amiibos. They're going to do Pokemon amiibo cards. They have to do that. They're 100% going to do that. There's no way that's not going to happen.
They're going to do both.
Yeah, I'm sure. I bet they might do like standard amiibos for Pokken, but I could see maybe for the next Pokemon, like full Pokemon game, they just have amiibo cards, and it's like, oh, you can transfer your Pokemon to this card, or you get an exclusive item or an exclusive attack on this Pokemon if you use this amiibo card.
Stop giving them ideas.
I don't know. I think it's an alright idea.
Stop giving them ideas.
It's an
Stop
alright
giving
idea.
them ideas.
I think it's a good idea.
All right. You have to give them money, though.
All right. I mean, I'm probably going to. So
Yeah, I know.
So speaking of Pokken, let's
What?
just get through all this news real quick. Speaking
What's
of Pokken
Pokken?
fighters, Pokken tournament.
Tournament.
Excuse me, Pokken tournament.
It's Pokemon Tekken.
Yes. Speaking of which, have you ever been to Dave and Buster's? Either of you?
Yes.
Nope.
You should. It's an alright. It's just like it's adult
No.
Chuck E. Cheese.
No, it's terrible. It's depressing. They
I'm
say
not
it's,
going to Dave and Buster's. Sounds creepy.
they say it's an arcade, and then you go there. It's like, oh, you want to play cut the rope? You're like, no. Like,
I want to play Silent Scope.
we got one machine, a silent scope. It's probably broken because nobody here knows how to fix it.
Okay, will you sell me your machine for Silent Scope? I'll give you $5.
Well, it's we bought it for 5,000 because we don't know how.
It's not worth 5,000 anymore. It's depreciated in value.
None of us here at Dave and Buster's know how arcades work. So, you want this hamburger? It's $12.
No.
It's $12 hamburger.
Give me your Silent Scope machine for $12.
We'll sell you the silent scope. It's $12,000.
What? No.
You want to play a fighting game? We don't have fighting games. We got. You ever heard of Candy Crush?
Hold on now, just a minute. You
Candy
said there's
Crush.
no fighting games, but
Candy
listen,
Crush,
Candy
real
Crush.
popular with the kids these days.
I'm gonna take you to task.
This
for
is
that.
Dave and Buster's, not Chuck E. Cheese's, man.
You can buy Candy Crush. You can buy this thing. It's only
God damn it, I will pull a pistol on your ass if you do not sell me Silent Scope.
$6,000 for Candy Crush. It's that's a cheap price now.
Now listen, everyone,
Oh my
enough. Enough with this.
Oh. Enough, he says.
During a Reddit AMA,
Oh, that's when everything happens.
yes,
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure exactly. Oh, the Dave and Buster's executive, Kevin Bacchus, whatever his name is, confirmed that Tekken 7 and Pokken Tournament are going to be location testing in the U.S. at Dave and Buster's.
3
it's
locations for
It's only going to
Tekken.
be 3 locations. There's no word on... 3 locations for Tekken 7. Nothing about where Pokken's going to be, but they're saying that Pokken... They're more optimistic about Pokken than Tekken. And it's just very interesting that they have an arcade game, especially that there hasn't been any kind of conversation about Pokken coming out to the US yet. On Wii U or in arcades in general. So it's interesting that they're bringing it over here at all.
It's not surprising that they would bring it here. It is interesting and it's interesting that this is the way we find out.
Yeah, it's interesting that it's through Dave and Buster's A, and B, that they're talking about the arcade version of the game, which almost never happens anymore.
Yeah. I'm surprised somebody realized Dave and Buster's still existed.
Yeah, but you know, it's good to hear that Pokken has enough excitement over here that they are thinking about bringing it out over here, because I am so interested in that game. I definitely want to play that, so I'll be very upset if Pokken Tournament doesn't come out over here.
Better go to a Dave & Buster's.
Yeah, I guess so. So, remember when Rise of the Tomb Raider was exclusive to Xbox?
Yeah, like for like a month.
Yeah, it's not anymore.
What?
No.
What are you talking about?
Rise of the Tomb Raider's coming out winter 2016 on PS4 and PC.
Nope.
Oh wait,
PC comes out spring 2016, and PS4 will come out a year after the release date of the Xbox version, which should be winter of 2016. The Xbox version comes out winter this year.
Okay, so it's a timed exclusive.
Yes.
And it's staggered very strangely.
Yep.
Very strangely. But by the end of next year, you'll be able to play Rise of the Tomb Raider on PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
It only takes a year.
Only takes a year for the PC version to come out.
A year for the PS4. Couple months for PC.
Year for the PS4, couple months for PC.
Yep.
It's bonkers, but, we'll see.
It happens. Weird stuff.
Yeah, that's how contracts work.
Yep.
Here's a quick piece of news here. This isn't anything too crazy, but next Tuesday, Life is Strange Episode 4 is coming out.
What?
Yeah, I don't really know much about Life is Strange. Lauren, do you know
gay
more?
As shit.
I know that. That's all I hear about it.
Gay as shit.
That's all I know about it.
But it's not gay enough.
I mean,
what is?
But it's gay as shit.
What is?
Oh. Okay, so I haven't played Life is Strange personally, but I have a lot of friends who are really into it, and I want to play it.
Sure. It seems...
I'm probably going to play it after, all of the episodes have dropped. But, okay, so it's basically you play as this girl.
Game.
Yeah, it's an episodic game. It's kind of a point-and-click adventure game. You play as this girl with time manipulation powers. Mm-hmm. She can turn back time.
Yeah.
I can turn
you go on gay adventures with your new best friend.
If I could find a way.
Your gal pal.
They kiss.
Yes, they do. I know that. That's, like I said, that's all I know about it, because I too have friends that like that game, but all they talk about is they kissed. Oh my god, they're gay. I'm happy. And I'm happy for them, but I'm also like, what else happens in this game?
It's a point-and-click adventure game. It's kind of soapy.
Oh, okay. These are the gays of our lives.
Kind of.
But also with time manipulation. So it's passions.
Yeah, I guess. It's kind of like you have this kind of rebellious friend/girlfriend, and she's taking her dad's gun, and he's kind of an abusive jackass, and then I don't know, it's day-to-day drama.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that happens to me every day.
Yeah.
Taking my dad's gun.
There's crap like that.
Yeah, my rebellious GF steals her dad's gun every day.
I know.
Oh my god.
The GF that totally exists.
Yep, you tell us about it every day in Slack, and we
she
all
totally
go
exists. Her name is Junko.
Yeah, sure.
Junko seems like the type to steal. Oh my god, John, are you crying?
No.
You just cried, I heard you.
I took an acting class.
No, you didn't.
God,
you just cried.
You need to get your money back.
Oh, okay.
Boom!
I mean, I didn't pay for it. It was in high school. So.
Yeah. You need to get your diploma back. Oh!
What?
Snap.
What? Damn.
What else happened in these?
John, you want some aloe vera? I'm worried that might sting a bit.
Shh. So, y'all know that Rust game, right?
That's a game.
Yeah, that's a game,
It's a
right?
video
It's
game.
not just it's not just a simulator for stealing the clothes off of guys and leaving them naked in the road. Yeah,
I guess so.
That just sounds like John's life.
It's true. I'm just doing shit.
How do you think you met Mike?
It's true. But
yeah, Mike mugged John for his shoes, and then they went and got Dave & Buster's together.
Yeah, the Christmas shoes. That's
and now they're married.
No, we're not.
That's a shame.
But
when's the wedding?
Never.
Is it an open bar? Can I come?
Shut your mouth.
Jesus.
We have to do the fucking news.
Cake?
Do it then.
I'm trying. Y'all keep talking about me getting married to Mike, and no.
One day.
No.
Whatever.
Someday.
No.
I believe.
You'll accept your feelings.
No. So Rust got updated, and now you'll be able to play as a lady in the game. You don't really pick your avatar. It's randomly given to you.
Okay.
Lauren, you talk about it. You know more.
Yeah. The developer had like a rather biting line on this inclusion in the blog, because the last time they put in black character models, people kind of blew up in racist fits.
As they always do.
Yeah. Well, what happened is they would just randomly assign you a character model. So you had these like fucking white supremacist pricks in like random Rust servers who were suddenly like stuck with these black character models. It was beautiful. But so the developer said on the blog, quote, "To clear up some confusion, when it does go live, you won't get a choice of whether you're male or female. We're not taking the choice away from you. You never had a choice. A man's voice coming out of a woman's body is no more weird than an 8-year-old boy's voice coming out of a man's body."
just pretty funny.
I just like the way he's like saying, "Fuck you, sexist pricks. You're going to eat your stew and you're going to eat your porridge and like it."
Yeah, it's just there's no choice. It's a random character choice. It doesn't matter. What matters is the gameplay and what you do in the world. And I think that's a good way of doing it without talking down to people, and without saying like, "Oh, it's not important to be a woman." It's more just that making a big deal out of it is what's not important. Making a fuss out of women existing in a game is what's shitty. And you shouldn't care. Just because you're playing as a woman in a game doesn't mean anything about you. I mean, it's not a negative thing to be a woman, so
I
why
don't
should
think that's
you care?
quite the way the guy meant it.
I know. Okay. I'm just saying that's what how people should think.
Sure.
But it's like everyone should relax, and also fuck you to all the people that are complaining about anything like this. I
am just going to savor their tears.
Exactly. There you go. It's all good.
Going to distill them into nice salty goodness.
There you go. And our last bit of news here. This is maybe the most important news of our time.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Is it Angry Birds?
It's not Angry Birds. I'm not talking about Angry Birds 2 again.
It's the most important thing ever.
It's not. This is more important.
Candy Crush 3.
This is more important. Hatsune Miku's coming to Persona 4 Dancing All Night.
Oh, that's big news.
Shut up.
No.
Now I can fawn over my waifu while I fawn over my waifu.
Yeah.
First of all, Chie is still better. Second of all,
Chie is better.
You posted that at like 3 o'clock in the morning, John. What were you doing?
It was 1 o'clock in the morning for me.
No, it was... Oh, that doesn't
The real
count.
question is why you were writing about anime girls at 1 o'clock in the morning, John. Is there something you haven't told us?
Because that's when the news
dropped.
dropped.
Are you cheating on Junko?
Because that's when the news dropped.
I want to see your Google searches when you searched for Hatsune Miku and Persona 4, and then I want to see the Google image searches that you clearly looked for.
John, are you...
It was on Twitter.
Are you violating your self-imposed Yuri ban?
What?
You said that I tried to make you go watch Sonohana.
Because you wanted me to watch Yuri, and no, that I told you
I
don't want
hentai. You asked for hentai.
It was a joke.
I know.
It was a goof, and then I said no. I don't want to watch Yuri because I'm not. I don't want to impose. It's not my place.
Oh, okay. It's not your place to watch Yuri.
Yeah.
It's above you.
It's I guess. Anyway, Hatsune Miku is in Persona 4 Dancing All Night. She will be a DLC in August in Japan. There is no word if she will be available in the US. I looked at all the reports that people have been making, and I couldn't tell.
Maybe this time they won't censor her upskirts by like rendering her character model no longer visible.
I couldn't tell you, but I can't tell if she's available in free mode in general or if it's only on her song, because she is going to have a.
If they're making you pay money, it'd probably be in general.
Yeah, but specifically, there will be a Miku-ized version of the Heaven song from Persona 4.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, which would be nice. But I'm crossing my fingers that now that Miku and Persona have teamed up, now we just need Sonic and Persona to team up.
God damn it! No. Don't make Sonic's terribleness spread to other games.
There is one thing you could do.
Just have Sonic
You
be
could
a
make
Persona.
Teddy
Shoot
No.
Sonic in the head.
No.
New game. Sonic gets shot in the head.
Teddy shows up in a Sonic game.
No.
I'm down.
And he starts popping out of power-up TVs.
That's fine. It'll be hilarious. I don't care.
No.
It's just Teddy.
New
No one cares
Sonic
about
game.
Teddy.
New Sonic game. It's 5 minutes long. Somebody drags Sonic's body into a street. He's barely alive, and they shoot him in the head. So that's the new Sonic game. Kill Sonic.
Did you hear them making another Sonic Boom?
Yes. I've been reading the Sonic and Mega Man comic crossover.
Actually, the new Sonic Boom is actually based on the television show, which is supposed to be half decent.
Is the frame rate half decent?
Reportedly.
Sure.
We'll see.
We'll see.
It is Capcom. You never know how badly they're gonna fuck it
No,
up.
it's Sega. Sega does.
Oh, it's Sega.
Yes.
Yeah. Derp derp. I'm mixing old Japanese companies up into Sega. You were correct.
Sega. Let's kill Sonic.
Sega.
Kill Sonic.
I found out about a really weird Sega game a couple nights ago.
Is it where they kill Sonic?
No.
Why not?
Because
Is it
no.
where Sonic dies?
No.
Why not?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
where Shadow dies?
No. Let me talk.
Is Sonic die in it?
I don't know.
Then
Maybe.
I don't care.
Anyway, it's this game called Sega Gaga. And it was this RPG that came out on the Dreamcast, like right near the time that the Dreamcast flunked. And it's seriously a game about saving Sega from going under.
So it's an impossible game to beat.
Oh my God.
I don't know, maybe.
Do you have to like break into the Sony offices and like scribble all over their plans to put a DVD drive in the PS2?
Straight up, I think so.
What? No.
Wait,
Like
what,
there's stuff
really?
like that, like but where they make
Oh my
there's
God.
a bunch of parodies of Sony games that they make fun of, and I think you're supposed to sabotage the other game studios to try to further Sega.
That's oddly in character with Sega.
Yeah, I was going to say, that actually sounds kind of cool.
No, it's like Sega used to have a fan base that, like, I swear to God, would actually do that.
Used to?
Yeah, still does.
Used to?
Yeah,
Still
does.
wants a
Used to?
Dreamcast too.
Let's talk about how
Still
Shenmue
does.
got fucking funded by a bunch of fucking crazy people.
Yeah.
You assholes.
Jesus. No, it doesn't have an English translation. I guess people were working on one but didn't finish it a couple years ago. But this is my official plea. Someone out there finish translating Sega Gaga so I can play it. So I can buy a Dreamcast and rip a CD and play it illegally like you're supposed to on a Dreamcast. Just like everybody else did.
Alright. That it for news?
Yes, Lauren.
Okay, we got one question this week.
We actually have two, but our good friend Mask accidentally sent it to me. So you read that
okay,
one,
that's
and then
cool.
I'll read the other one.
What an asshole.
Well, Tumblr user Shoeless asks, with the esports market currently occupied by fighting games, shooters, and MOBAs, do you think there's a market for other game genres on a competitive scale, such as racing or puzzle games? Actually, competitive racing games are already a thing. I know that it just happens that a lot of competitive, like, racing game players, that circuit's usually more simulator-oriented, so, like, when someone gets really, really good on the competitive racing game simulator circuit, they usually actually end up taking up, like, amateur competitive racing.
Yeah. Because it's not that far away, yeah.
Yeah, like, well, no, they're actually, like, there's a program where they took, like, top-tier Gran Turismo players and they turned them into, like, amateur racers. And they were, like, cleaning up the circuit until they eventually banned them because they were too good for the amateur racing circuits. Mm-hmm. Competitive puzzle games have been a thing in the past. Competitive Tetris is a thing. I don't know if that's a puzzle game per se. And there's also Puzzle Fighter if you, like, are into that.
Yeah, there are people that do these things already. This isn't a new thing. It is... And I mean, like, there's Rocket League right now. I haven't played any, but I know people are playing Rocket League in a competitive way already. Like, there's already people talking about esportsing that.
Okay. Is there competitive Forza?
I couldn't tell you.
I mean...
yeah, I don't know. It seems like there would be, but...
Esports is so new. Like, we treat it as a sort of established thing, but it's so new and it's so fluid right now that anything can come out.
And saying that for 10 years.
It is like, but yeah, 10 years ago, if you would have looked at it 10 years ago, like Counter-Strike and Halo would have been
10 years ago, id Software bought a Ferrari for like a prize for QuakeCon or something.
Yeah, and if you would have said Valve in 10 years would be the biggest, esports funder, everybody would have been like, "You're crazy."
Yeah, things are changing a lot.
10 years ago. 10 years ago was about when Valve was hooking up Half-Life 2 and they just put Counter-Strike Source on the market. People would have believed you then.
Not if you said
they wouldn't have believed it was for Dota.
Yeah, if you said it was not for Counter-Strike, it was for this real-time strategy game. Yeah. So that's the thing. Is like I think a lot of people think of it as this ESPN reality when it's something completely different. So is there room for puzzle games and racing games? Like, yeah, totally.
Yeah,
but is there room for it on the scale of Dota? Maybe in like 5 years.
Not really.
If the right game comes out, anything's possible because none of this is in cement.
Competitive Dota was already big before Valve and League got involved in the picture.
Competitive, but not esports. Like, not in the way...
where do you draw that line? Like, do you draw that line when funders start getting involved? Because if you do it that way, esports is not that new. You've had, like, Intel funding, like, Quake tournaments back to the early 90s.
Yeah, I mean, that's technically esports. Esports is like regular sports, where there are players, there are teams, and then there are people who watch it, and there are sponsors in between. Like, esports is
that's been going on. It's not that new.
It's not that new, but it's not that cemented. Like, when you compare it to like actual sports, like baseball sometimes isn't the most popular sport, and neither's football, neither's basketball. They all kind of compete, but they, sometimes some years baseball is really popular, and some years or a couple years it wanes. Whereas esports, there hasn't been like, all right, this year Counter-Strike isn't that popular, but next year they come out with a new one and it's real popular. Like, we haven't had the baseline yet established, which is kind of scary because
I guess that's true.
Because Dota is like has a huge purse this year. So
I feel like a lot of esports, the popularity of a given esport depends more on the popularity of the game it's associated with.
Sure.
Because you don't get like competitive shooter like fans like going and checking out competitive Dota. You just don't.
No. I mean,
or like you don't see like really serious Hearthstone players going and checking out competitive Counter-Strike.
No, but I think the real difference is when we can be diverse and it can all be supported. When Hearthstone can exist competitively and still earn you enough money that you can play it professionally, and so can Dota, and so can Counter-Strike or Call of Duty. That's the point which we need to make if you really want to consider video game sports as a legit thing. Otherwise, it is going to continue to be this fluid, ever-changing, like, yeah, you can still play Counter-Strike professionally, but it's harder than it was 10 years ago. Like,
prize pools have gotten bigger, actually.
It's gotten bigger, but it's easier to get into professional League of Legends or Dota. If you really wanted to get into a sport.
Yeah, you have to network into professional Counter-Strike. You have to, like... Getting into professional Counter-Strike is really hard.
Yeah.
Because you have to network into it.
Yeah, before you could almost... Like, I remember playing Counter-Strike 1.6, and people would, like, contact me of, like, do you want to be in our team? It's like, no, because you just are contacting me as a random person, and I didn't even do that well. But nowadays...
I did, like, competitive Counter-Strike. It was... That kind of thing was on the way out when I was getting in.
Yeah, I mean, I had a roommate who was semi-professional, so I remember the weird things he would have to do. And Dota kind of feels like that, where...
Also, like, the 8-hour practice sessions.
Yeah, he would do that a lot. And Dota,
I did that.
Dota feels like that, where, like, if you get a group of people together and you're semi-good, you can randomly make a name for yourself, which is kind of how Counter-Strike used to feel. But there's room for those other things. There's room for puzzle fighters and racing games. Yeah, like Rocket League is a great example.
Making a name for yourself was always contingent on being able to travel to, like, live events.
Yeah. But Rocket League's a great example of, like, if a game is made correctly, it can make that impact. Rocket League is certainly unique, and I don't want to see more games that are esports centric. I think that's a terrible design mistake. I think Rocket League just stumbled upon something that happened to be.
I'd actually like to see esports Pokemon. I mean, I know Nintendo does the video game championships crap, but
I think that's
really
as far as it's going to go.
Nintendo's wasting it.
I don't know what you mean, because I don't see any other way to do that specifically, because I feel like if it went further than that and they got outside of Nintendo's reach, it would turn into something like Melee or just how Smash is.
Yeah, you do it like Melee.
I mean, you might want that, but I don't think Nintendo would, and honestly, I kind of don't want that.
Nintendo didn't want it for Melee either.
I know, and I can see why, because it gets away from what Nintendo is. It's not really family friendly. Like, there are separate adult and children's leagues in Pokemon, and it's regulated well, and it doesn't get gross. Like, the kind of there are like
it gets pretty gross.
If you dig a little bit into like Smash Bros. Players, like what they do some dumb shit. You look at a Smash Bros. Reddit for any amount of time. I mean, obviously, don't go to Reddit.
No. True. You think Pokemon players don't either?
I know they don't, but it's not as open as that Smash Bros. Can be.
There was a video game championships winner who got kicked out of the event for
throwing poop at each other. No, I know that, but I don't know. There's a different. It's still different, you know? And I can see why Nintendo wouldn't want Pokemon to be handled by people that aren't them. Just because it's Pokemon. It's something like that. So let's go on to our last question, then we can wrap up this podcast. It's really long. Alright, so our old buddy Mask sent in an ask.
Inbox Champ
Says, hello. Sponsor me to go to EVO. Think of it. VGCC The Masked Chum in top 8 of Street Fighter V. I'd want to see that. That sounds nice.
He wants us to sponsor him?
Yes.
Sure, I'll give him $5.
Me too. Alright, so I guess that's enough to get to EVO.
Yeah, sure.
Right, so half of the year is over. Kind of strange, right? What first half of the year game do you think is the biggest disappointment?
Oh, God. Biggest
Nothing
disappointment.
came out.
Yeah, what came out? Like anything? Let me look up video games that came out this year.
Yeah, there you go. Because I'll probably just agree with you because I can't really think of anything.
Biggest disappointment. I mean, there are a lot of surprises. Like I'm surprised that there was honestly this much into this year.
Yeah,
there
nothing got announced this year. It's surprising that this year was better than nothing.
Sims 4 seems to be pretty high up there.
Oh yeah, I mean Sims 4 was last year, I thought, right?
No, let me check.
Was it this year?
Okay,
if that game came out this year, what the fuck?
On the Mac. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
You can blame Wikipedia for that one.
Thanks, Wikipedia.
I don't think there's been a Bloodborne is a disappointment.
Oh, I thought
we're talking about disappointments.
Yeah,
disappointments.
I don't think
most of the big No Man's Sky falls flat.
We're talking about the first part of the year.
The first part?
First half of the year, what's the biggest disappointments of the first half of the year?
Batman.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like, I expected so much more from Rocksteady. And I haven't played Batman. I can't universally say I am 100% disappointed with it. But learning the things I've learned about that game, how much the Batmobile's involved, how much like the Joker is involved in Batman, like their terrible port on the PC, their terrible DLC, just down the line, even if it is still a solid game, it's disappointing. It seems like, and the way Rocksteady presented this was the end of a trilogy. It would make you feel like these games were worth all three playing, and from what it sounds like, if you played Asylum, you've played the best one.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Like, it doesn't sound like this unique experience across three games. It sounds like, here's this other Batman game that has some ties to the other two. Here you go. Like, it doesn't, I'm not saying it's a bad game. Again, I haven't played it, but it sounds like it's a disappointment from what Rocksteady should be able to put out. I hope they can be able to do something different, moving away from Batman. But man, that was not the game. If you had asked me before the year started, that I'd expect to be that big of a letdown for me personally.
Yeah. All right. Next bit here. He asks, "What do you think is a game that is being ignored or forgotten from the first half of the year?"
Evolve.
Evolve.
That came out last year, I thought.
No, that came out at the beginning.
Nope.
Well,
It came
there
out...
you fucking go again.
You're ignoring it, John.
For good reason, though.
No, I mean that game's...
Yeah, it wasn't great.
I mean that it's from the Left 4 Dead guys, and it sounds like if I had like a bunch of friends, like kind of Payday, like the Payday-esque thing, where if you have a bunch of friends, Payday is interesting. But if you don't have like you need to have voice communication, like you need to have. So without that, and without that sort of,
I feel like Payday would be more interesting if there was a trader mechanic.
it's fun with friends. Like I played it with a couple.
I know, but
roommates.
if Payday was always, if it was exactly the same except for one person got rewarded for like turning their back on everyone and spoiling the run.
There's I don't know. It's been a while. I want to say there's something you can kind of coerce into doing that, like maybe like not an actual mechanic, but something you can game to do that. I don't think it actually.
Well, like if there was a way for one person to just like get off better, you know?
Yeah, I don't think there. I think it punishes you.
So then you were like yeah, it's
if you got more money,
do it correctly or don't do it at all. Basically,
yeah.
Well, there's always Payday 3.
Great. I mean, great. I hope they make more of those games, and I hope they make another Evolve. But it just sounds like that was just nobody played it after the first few weeks, which is sad. It sounded like it had some neat ideas. It's just sad that a game like that can't even get a little bit of a community going. Mm-hmm. Which you know, people complain that like there's too much AAA, like not enough Risk. There you go. That's AAA Risk, and it does not work out. And
people don't want AAA Risk.
No, they just say they do. Like that's AAA Risk from the people who made Left 4 Dead. Like, what else do you want? And people don't buy it, and people don't play it. Well, they're not going to go out and do
I feel like if it was
more.
better promoted, they would.
Not
like more promoted, but like better promoted.
Maybe better, because I saw it way back at PAX East last year. Like I remember, I have a photo of the Evolve monster.
Do you know what I think is really wrong with Evolve? It's a pure multiplayer game.
I mean, so was Left 4 Dead.
No, Left 4 Dead has like you can plausibly play Left 4 Dead single player with bots. It won't be as fun, but you can do it. With Evolve, there's not really any point. I
mean, there's not technically like you can do that with Left 4 Dead, but it's better with people. Like that game is designed to have people with you.
Better, but it's at least fun solo. You know?
Sure.
With Evolve, you literally can't play the game solo. And then there's the other issue with it. I think is that it was promoted as this like eSports experience and. They tried to go straight to the eSports and didn't.
They didn't let people.
They didn't support the community. Yeah, they didn't support the community of the game on its own as a good.
They were just like, "Oh, this will be an eSports thing. Trust us, guys." And like, they didn't let people figure out if it was viable to be eSports before trying to make it eSports. And then, even when it came out, they didn't try to back that up. They just kind of let it out into the wild and was like, "All right, if someone wants to eSports this, do it. It's not in our hands."
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't really... And I feel like esports in a way kind of killed Evolve. If they had gone for like the small, dedicated community that slowly grows, like maybe they could have created something interesting there. But as it is...
it felt like a publisher really got in the way of that game.
Yeah.
Like, without knowing...
Yeah, it really does.
Without knowing any of the insight or how that game was made, like... A lot of the season pass felt weird. Like the lack of monsters felt weird. Like a lot of, if you and I were making that game, you know, we'd sit down and be like, oh, there should be a lot of monsters. Like you should be able to play as somebody that looks like Godzilla. And it's like we have 3 or 4 monsters. Like wait, what? Yeah. Like no, I want to play as different.
What the fuck's that?
Like I want it almost like fighting game like where, oh, okay, we're facing off of this monster. We need to spec this way. Like that.
Also,
that's the interesting part, and that just sort of
the
wasn't
art
there.
on it was nothing we hadn't seen like a million times before. It wasn't visually interesting at all.
Sure. Yeah, that game made a lot of design mistakes, and I don't know who's. It's hard to say who's to blame, and it's probably more than one person. But that game still had something. I think at the end, like at the end product, had something, and it was it's a shame that something wasn't at least. I mean, I don't know how well it sold, or how well it didn't sell, but it's a shame that didn't get.
It just kind of flew under a lot of people's radars.
Yeah, it's a shame that didn't at least have some legs and some.
Yeah,
something.
I think people looked at it and they kind of shrugged and they were like, skippable, and then they just did.
Yeah.
Because, like, eSports only really gets going when you already have a person who loves the game for the game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. You have to have the design behind it, and I don't think that one did.
Well, it's not even design. It's just you have to have a community before you can have a competitive community.
Yeah, sure. Exactly. All right, let's get this last bit of the questions so we can end this. This is so long. Oh my god.
Is there a third question?
There's one last bit of the question.
Okay. With Mask.
Yes.
Okay.
He asks, what game from the second half of the year is getting us all hot and bothered? What's one game from
No Man's Sky?
Fallout 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Xenoblade
Basically,
X.
yeah, I have three of them. No Man's Sky, Fallout 4, XCOM 2.
Okay.
It's Fallout 4. It's all Fallout 4.
No Man's Sky, if it drops and is good, is going to be blowing a lot of minds.
At some point I've stopped trying to hype that game up in my mind because I know the more I do that, the more I'm going to be disappointed. And I can see so many people doing that on forums, so it's at the point where I'm like, I just want it out. Like, I don't want to learn about it. I don't want to watch more of it. I just want it out.
I want to play Proteus. I want to play Proteus with infinite planets. That's what I want.
Sure. Like, that's the thing is I don't want to think like, oh, I can do this in the game. Like, I want to get the game and explore, and then everything else of like, oh, there's guns. Like, I want that to be extra.
It'll fall into place.
Yeah, I want that to be like, oh, there's also guns in this. Also, I can collect stuff. Like, I want that to be extra. I don't want to have expectations with that game. Mm-hmm. Whereas Fallout 4...
That makes sense.
Fallout 4, like...
Fallout 4 is a game that deserves expectations.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've been like, oh, you can build your own house and you defend it. Like, they've been out there actively trying.
The last time Bethesda let you build your own house, they gave you the fucking homestead crap in Skyrim.
I mean, like...
And that was not great.
Sure, but, like, they are actively marketing that as something like, this is something you can do. And if it's bad, that's their own fault. Whereas No Man's Sky, a lot of that is being built upon assumptions other people are making on forums. Or, like, this guy said this one sentence in an interview, so I think it means it's like we'll have, like, laser guns, and they'll be, like, it's like Minecraft, but with, like, Skyrim. And the guy, and the poor, happy, I forget the name of the studio, but those guys are like, there's like 3 of us, like, just don't get your expectations too high. Like, it's a great game, but please don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That's just what they've been doing, basically.
Yeah, so I'm purposefully not saying, like, that game's going to be the greatest thing ever. Like, I hope that game's really good.
It is curious when it's coming out, because we still don't have a release date, but it's still marked for 2015.
I have to imagine they're waiting. Just you can't.
Do you think they're going to make 2015?
By now, yeah. I have to imagine that waiting until to see what Fallout announces and see when everything else lands.
Like, once November hits, like, the industry is going to be a shit show, and there's going to be a ton of competition.
Sure, and if you see what weekend is like devoid, or if you see what weekend is the Call of Duty weekend, then you have a chance to be like, well, No Man's Sky is nothing like Call of Duty. That's the perfect time to sell it. And if you can get away, I mean, it's not gonna fill the same market as a guy who buys Call of Duty. So if you can fill that void, and I mean, we still don't know a lot about it. We don't know if it's disc-based game. We don't know how much it is. Like,
there's been discussion that it's not gonna have a physical copy.
Yeah, but there are people. I've seen forum topics of people debating like whether or not they'd buy it if it was $60, and they're saying no. And I think that's crazy because we also don't know this like.
I'd probably buy it if it was.
I mean,
I would
it's gonna
too.
be this gigantic fucking game. I almost hope it's $60.
They could probably get 60 for it.
There are people out there who are.
What they should probably do is sell it for 30. 30 is where they would make the most money, I think.
I mean, maybe, but if they're gonna take such a huge hit for $30, like that would be unfair.
How's it taking a hit?
I mean, I don't know.
If you don't sell enough.
Yeah, it might cost a lot of money to keep those servers up or something. I don't know how much it costs them to develop.
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only a 13-man team, so like I wouldn't be surprised if the budget came in under like $5 million.
I mean, who knows? We'll see. We'll see what they do, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah, the main thing is with something like that, you're deciding a price for a game. You don't actually look at your costs, you just look at the demand curve. And with this, the demand curve says $30 because like.
But like, how do you gauge that? Because this is like a.
Let me explain it. Yeah, I can actually explain. So, it's really, really big game. At the same time, it's definitely not a AAA game. It doesn't have that level of visual quality. It doesn't have that polish. It looks beautiful, but it doesn't look high poly beautiful. So people just straight out the gate aren't going to pay like the $60. They'll probably may not pay the used old AAA $40. $35 is just a weird price. Stuff doesn't sell at that price. It's definitely worth more than $20. $30 is the good middle point.
I mean, it all depends on what, people, like how many people they think will buy it. That's all it really comes down to. And if they think a lot of people will buy it, they'll sell it for 30. If they don't think a lot of people will buy it, then they sell it for 60 and just hope they can make their money back either way.
If they don't think a lot of people buy it, they'd want to drop the price to 20 to increase sale count.
Yeah, but you want to make as much money as you can.
I mean, yeah, but a lot of the time, if you raise the price and people don't buy it, you're making less money on average. It's not, like I said, it's about the demand curve, and I don't think that the demand is very elastic on this one. Or I don't think the pricing is that elastic.
They're going to charge $200 for every copy. All right, let's end this, please. I'm so hungry.
I still buy it.
I'm so hungry.
$200.
I haven't eaten anything.
$200.
In like
No Man's Sky for $200. I'd buy it. Would you, folks?
Anything in like 6 hours. Please let me go eat some food.
Let's keep talking.
Okay.
I'm going to fucking kill
let's keep
all of
talking.
you.
Let's see how long it takes till John to die.
Yeah, we're done. Video games are over. I don't want to play any more of them. I'm going to go sleep forever.
Yep.
Okay.
I
guess that's time for us to go then.
Yeah, that's it. We're done.
Been good talking to everybody.
We're not gonna announce anything that we're working on because I have no fucking idea what we're working on this week.
I mean, there should be editorials soon.
Yeah, I think Devin's gonna have something up soon.
Yes.
So good.
That's one of at least 2 that should be out.
Cool.
Soon.
All right, and we'll definitely start working on more of those round trips.
Sure.
Because that'll be fun.
All right, it's good.
Those are fun. Those seem
that thing we invented.
Yeah, that new thing that we're doing. The new chew.
Yes. Actually, would you guys like it if I did one for?
Do one for whatever the fuck. We don't care.
Okay, sounds good. I guess I might go play in Ico again.
Go for it.
I ate a sandwich. Round trip.
Round trip. I ate the same sandwich that I ate yesterday. Replay.
Yo, Mike.
Yo.
Subway or Quiznos?
Subway. What are you talking about?
Okay. Yeah. Just so we're clear here.
Subway as well.
Yeah. All right.
Quiznos.
All right. I'm done. Let's stop talking about.
Well, John's gonna go to the Subway to dinner. So it's been good talking to everybody.
Yes. Thanks so much for listening, everybody. Lauren, Michael, thank you for being on. This is a really fucking long episode. I'm gonna have to cut some stuff out, I think, because it's just so long.
That's fine. 2 hours 35 minutes.
I know. Yeah. We'll see. But thanks for listening, everybody, and have a good night.
Thank you.